Welcome back, adventurers, once again to another iteration of the Sea of Neverwinter, Seasick Crusaders, since that's what we calling the campaign for now, yeah?
Yes.
It has been literally 1 year, not really. It has been a year since the last session. And
Wow.
everyone has
What?
obviously forgotten what happened last session, didn't they?
Do I get
watched
the
the video
inspiration
today.
if I recall?
Do you get inspiration if you recall?
Yeah.
I mean, is that the only reason to recall the session for inspiration?
He has inspiration.
A good
Well,
snack.
well, that's unfortunate.
Direct inspiration for remembering the fetch quest.
Yeah.
It's true.
Um,
He didn't find anything, but yeah, he did get inspiration for remembering the fetch quest.
I watched the video today.
Yeah, somewhat.
Gek was absent last.
Yeah.
It's
last-
true.
last
You're not
session.
even supposed to know what's going on. If you know what's
But
going on, you get -2 points.
No, Gek did actively participate.
I shoot some people.
Actively is a strong word after all, but yes.
He didn't say anything much, he was the strong silent type.
Headache. Yes, he did give me a headache. You are right.
Silent and deadly.
Anyway, yeah, someone tell us what happened last night.
We
Well,
Eel
yes, what
violence
happened?
in the basement of the lighthouse. We had a Shark Tank episode. The bodies were pitched, and the sharks they liked it. And we reached in and got some type of the bowl magic item thingy.
Yes.
Type one.
And then we did a little bits of tomfoolery and killing some eel people and then rescuing prisoners and pushing away some sharks. Unstuck a boat.
Pushing
What was
away
the
some
captain
shark, he
name?
says.
You literally, that's what happened. They get pushed with a
Abina.
It was
force.
all due to Kenshi. And you know, he reveled it
He killed
with
one.
his shark pushing ways.
I cooked the shark.
Horse javelin, shark push. And it's
Man,
just
just-
animal
Yeah,
cruelty.
he just teaches us animal cruelty. That's what it is.
and we rescue Jiminy Bouncy son.
Yeah.
You know.
Good lord.
Jiminy Bouncy.
JB
Yeah, and then
Jr.
you came back to the city of Neverwinter, and then what happened?
We
Play with
we
some
didn't
terrain.
we didn't deliberate this with Gek, but believe we forfeited the reward to aid the orphans and relieve Benji's company, ailing company. And currently we are asleep in Silla's house after Silla had a little incident with Kenshi, you know.
Yeah, they slapped an ass.
Yeah,
Oh
slap
yeah,
ass. Like,
forgot about that.
Kenshi, you dog!
I forgot about those rules. Yes, I did.
How could you forget? You told him, Kenshi, you dog!
Really was brilliant, honestly.
We've
Silla has never been that happy in his life.
been talking about this since the last session. like literally. Everybody just be like, Kenshi, you dog.
I am extremely pleased that things that happen in my sessions are worthy about. I'm not so sure if is the right is the right things.
Listen. Johnny jump out in COD last night and ball out lighthouse keeping, right?
Yeah. Some of these jokes are transcendent, to be honest. I
What the context?
He just jump out into our room with his shotgun, blow your man, pull out lighthouse keeping.
Very good.
I tell you, the people who not taking part in this campaign are seriously missing out on their fish.
Yeah, because Darian was just like left like he's like, well, Darian wouldn't get this joke at all. There's the
dinner, right?
But yes, that's the gist of the summary. Yes, yeah, good job.
Well, at the end we were informed that there's an island with cultist people or something such.
Of Murloc.
Yeah.
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 Helm.
we on this Moloch grind set again.
Yeah,
About to find out some more info.
basically, effectively, right? So yeah, that's where the party resumes for the most part in the city of Neverwinter. Busy and bustling as it may be
At the Boondocks.
at the Boondocks, even yes. So Scylla brought everyone in, fed them, wined them, and dined them. Put everyone off to sleep with promises of having news the next day. Everyone kind of comes down in the morning.
Before we sleep, I want to use Find Steed.
Damn.
Let's use find steed or find the steed.
Find Steed.
Okay, you want to summon a
Yes,
a
our horse.
Okay. Look over your shoulder and make sure Kenshi not nearby.
That's why he not here.
Yeah.
Which of the 5 forms of steed would you like? Or you want something extra?
You see our war horse?
Can I just take our horse? I'll put you outside station.
Where
She
is
is
someone in the steed yet?
interested.
Huh?
Where is someone in the steed yet? That's what I wanted to know.
Outside.
Inside this man dinner hall, a horse appears. Alright, no problem. Outside? Yeah?
Yeah.
So 10
you-
good berries.
he gains the fine steed Juan.
I'm just thinking about I was
man.
thinking about the horse from Tangle, to be honest.
Oh Lord.
Wait,
Such a beautiful steed.
Mm.
Congratulations, you have 1 steed.
Very
Um,
nice.
Yeah, that's it.
also, Mr.
Uh,
DM, 10 good berries.
Steed is Wow,
10 good berries.
Good berries.
He
please.
makes some good berries.
Indeed. 10
Okay.
good berries. Yours.
Uh,
What? The warhorse, right?
Mhm.
Warhorse. The warhorse. Alright. I looked for the warhorse stat block, right? This is what
Hmm.
came up, but I find right. I find this look like a donkey, to be honest.
fuck.
This don't look like a warhorse to me. Right?
What is that?
It's do good damage. That's all it needs to do.
Saddest looking horse. Anyway, your horse has an intelligence of 2.
Two intelligence.
His
No,
horse
well,
has
it just-
better
I
intelligence.
I am sorry, so you know.
The AC 11 though. Look at that armor and be like AC 11.
The steed has the statistics of the chosen form. But it's Celestial Fail Fiend, which I guess and you want Celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't understand your it can't understand language, but it will understand you. Yeah. Anyway, you now have a horse. For the purposes of discussion's sake, Stella will direct you to stable the horse by the temple, the Hall of Justice, because this is the middle of the city and there's no way to keep a horse.
Right.
So we will assume for now that the horse is in fact well ensconced by the Hall of Justice, grazing on some grass.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Crazy.
Beautiful.
Yes, perfect. The Hall of Justice. You're gonna say this every time I mention the Hall of Justice.
Yes.
It's like, perfect, right? Yeah. Anybody else wanted to last minute prep stuff before they go to sleep?
Could I buy a dress in town?
You could buy a dress in town, but I'm giving you a fair heads up. You could buy the dress in town tomorrow if you want. You don't have to buy it before you go and sleep.
Oh,
Sure.
we did do a shopping trip though.
Oh yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Shopping was
that-
supposedly done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shopping was
last week.
supposedly done. So he just wanted to add a dress for that
That's fine.
addendum.
What's the price
fine.
for a dress?
But what
I
kind of
want like
dress
a
you want?
bugbear size dress, like a
There's-
kind
Yeah,
of
but as
plain type of dress.
how nice do you want this dress?
Not that nice.
How nice is it? Like you want it like
Like an old
like a
tanty
s-
type of dress.
like
Common
like a
clothes,
house dress?
basically.
Yeah.
Common house clothes. You could get one
Yeah.
reasonable looking new set, brand new for 2 copper pieces.
Nice, nice, nice. I'll take it.
So shopping around get you a common house dress.
It had to fit
Um,
a girl size bugbear.
Yeah, maybe a little tight around the shoulders though.
Nice.
No.
So everybody bunkers down from the night. Wakes in the morning, comes down to meet Scylla over a cup of whatever tea he was drinking tea with. It's kind of like a Mormon basically. So
Mm.
you know, drinking some form of loose tea. Looking not quite as happy as the night before, but you know, reasonably neutral, I suppose. Kind of greets everyone as everyone rubs his sleep out to the eyes. Hello, good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Rack is interested. Anything you want to ask the man, or what's the plan?
Well, do we is it obvious that he's not looking as cheerful as he was last night? And is there like a particular reason we
He
could
just
assume?
looks he just looks neutral. He doesn't look upset. He just looks kind of like he's not bouncing on energy, saying "Kenshi, my boy," you know.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. just bid him a good morning to him as well. Yeah.
Anything anybody want to do before you come down and have like basically mission briefing 2.0?
Could I use the washroom?
So let's assume that has happened.
Okay.
Unless you mean IRL, in which case I mean yeah, that.
No.
I'm asking for permission to use the washroom.
I don't know, can you?
I feel like the proper keeping thing to do as a dungeon master would be that you have to, you know, make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can make it to the bathroom
Oh
in
my
time.
god. Oh my god.
In real life. Now I had to roll that in person with your real dex stats.
Oh god.
Your
Your
real
real
dex
dex.
That's
What's your stat block?
it's just that block. I need to interject out a character here, but in this
Ah.
graveyard, it have crosses, right? But like, why?
That's because Tiamat was crucified.
Really?
No.
I mean, it have some god that like have crosses at their symbol. but I
Exactly, I'm certain that's what it is.
Okay.
You could very well
It's
say
not
that
a,
Yahweh is
it's
a
not
god in
a
the end.
cross, it's a crossed sword, as in the crossed swords that were used by Bahamut to banish Tiamat into, you know, the ninth circle of heaven on Alric.
The bunker.
Beautiful.
Right, so the party enters, fills in whatever everyone is drinking or eating or whatever they've happened to prepare at the time. Scylla is chewing the end of his mustache, and he kind of looks at you and he basically goes, there's a slight change of plans, so to speak. Captain Coppertree has informed me it'll take at least 2 days for her ship to be seaworthy. In the meantime, I have a few errands myself to run around the city. I trust you lot can see yourself around for the time being and generally stay out of trouble, yes? And he like again, when he says stay out of trouble, he looks at Kenshi and kinda gives him a eyebrow.
Oh no.
You dog.
He lose all the goodwill towards Kenshi. You remember the horse?
It's a playful eyebrow. It's not a baleful eyebrow.
You remember the horse? Okay. Yes. So I think we could. you know, pats Kenchi's shoulder.
She
I got no
thinks she's
issues.
like he's special.
I'll interject and be like, is there any particular reason why it's being held back? Not like it's wrong, just like we want to know if she's okay.
No. Just thanks, Durak. No. Just routine provisioning, tarring of the deck and what have you.
Okay, understood. Fair enough. We can't complain.
And so he kind of just gets up and pisses off, lack of a better word, right? Like he walks out, no real context. He's just like, oh, very well done, and he just leaves, right? Like he obviously has no concept. So he's kind of left you all in a bit of a bind, right? And there are a few places that y'all had mentioned previously you might necessarily want to check out. And there's one place technically that Weezenfig was kicked out of
Yeah. House of knowledge.
a while back, right?
And I wanted to have some words with them people.
Is there anywhere in the town that you all would like to go to?
I want to find out where I could buy some brewing supplies. I was informed that nowhere in the Protector's Enclave sold brewing supplies.
Right. So you asking around about brewing supplies. What about anybody else? Does anybody else have anything offhand?
Normally, I don't really get to the Cloud District very often,
Mm-hmm.
so let's go in it.
Okay.
The Cloud
There's no
District.
There's no Cloud District, unfortunately.
Let's see that on the map. You could go to the, you could go to the Chasm District. You know.
Chasm
Drink
District.
last night.
That was a Skyrim reference.
I know.
But I would like to go to the Blue Lake District.
You want to go
Ah,
to
the
the Blue Lake
original.
District. Alright, that is you. Gek,
I'll
where
go
would you
follow
like
him,
to
actually. I'll go follow.
You go to the Blue Lake District as well.
That's something cool.
And Claire, you are
Yeah, I'll go wherever Broadfig goes.
Broadfig, where you at?
I was gonna say I'll follow along with Flair wherever he goes.
I
Let's
go
go
after the cost of knowledge.
Both are
let's
going
go
to the
back
College
around.
Take 2.
Yes, let's go back for round 2.
All right. First is in I'll resolve it like like we chain in trap cards, right? So no wait, that would be the opposite. Whatever. Dark,
Yes.
you ask around for brewing supplies, right? And people are curious whether you want supplies for brewing potions or supplies for brewing alcohol.
Alcohol.
I see. Right. With that in mind, you have been directed towards the power district.
Tower District. Direct goes to the Tower District.
For the two that have gone to the Blue Lake district, right? Over here, while Derek, meanders his way around the towers. As you walk through, so over the massive gantry bridges, basically, you walk into what's obviously a slightly more affluent area of Neverwinter. The houses are a little bit larger, the greenery is a little bit greener, the people are a little more snobbier. No, random children running around on the roadsides, but also no businesses necessarily as much. For the most part, it's like residential spacing. You walk up to the titular Blue Lake. It is a deep and azure blue. A sign reads, Blue Lake District, right? Brackets.
Wow.
Previously Black Lake District.
Oh.
And generally speaking, you sit by the Blue Lake and it's a beautiful day. Birds are tweeting. The sun is shining. Water is lapping within the lake itself. A pretty peaceful and idyllic day. Nothing much seems to be happening on this side. The houses surrounding the lake itself are, again, well maintained, but really well barred. Tall fences and wrought sort of forged iron gates and personal looking guards at each, generally just blocking off the area there. Unfortunately, not much to do. 1, 2, 3. Is there really only 5 people here? Huh. We really do cut down like when people missing.
Anybody fishing over here?
Nobody is fishing over there.
I assume fishing not allowed.
Yes, you would be correct.
Damn.
But are there any fish?
Give me a perception check.
I haven't rolled in such a long time. Let's go.
It's a slash.
Yeah. Hold on. That I assume that's a sight.
There might be fish. There might be fish. It's a body of water. It stands to reason that fish might be present.
Is the duck?
Have 10 ducks inside the lake.
It was a natural 1. Plus
He didn't
Um,
see anything.
Basically. Broadfig and Flair both go to the House of Knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Where did Kenshi go?
I don't know.
He's
One hour later,
sleeping.
where Kenji went.
He's talking the
Kenji
horse.
sleeping late.
And she's with one.
He and Silda.
Mhm.
He tails Silda out. Follow to the Hall of Knowledge. Let's go with that. Hall of Justice even. Right. At the House of Knowledge, it's been like it's been about a week since you were here last, right, Broadfig? It is just as impressive as it looked last time, Big, beautiful structure, big windows, impressive roof, a lot of books and documents and pages everywhere else. A short man who is not a halfling, he is in fact just a short human. Atop a very tall ladder stands with his head buried in some scrolls. As you walk up to the entryway, there are a number of what look like scribes and other sort of notary individuals running in and out who appear to not be piquing anybody's interest. But as soon as you come up to the doors, both of you come up to the doors, the short fella with his head, buried in a set of paper, basically turns around and looks down his nose, down his glasses at you, right? Yes, what do you want?
Good
What
morning there.
Broadfig?
Do you remember me?
His eyes narrow again. His eyes narrow again. You again! You've come back here to make a mess, haven't you?
No, sir. It was an honest mistake. I've just come here to learn.
And what would you be interested in learning?
I want to learn I want to learn the history of some martial arts. As well as the history of this fine town.
He sort of slaps his hand on a tome of a pile, like a tall pile of papers, right? He slaps his hand down on it. It puffs a set of dust in the air that sets like everybody around him coughing, right? Like, I think you'll find that this is not a dojo, sir. There's nothing martial to be learned here. And in terms of history, perhaps the corner shop down the street might be more to your speed.
Well
He's
then,
very-
I see how it is.
He's very snooty looking.
Flair, what say you?
I don't mind going down there. See what the other shop has.
Did you
Yeah.
mean that truthfully, or was that just like to make them piss off?
I mean,
They won't know until they walk down the road to look for the next corner
Yeah.
store or the used bookstore
Okay.
or
I can
used
ask them
scroll
for
store.
directions.
That sounds suspiciously to me like he just was like, that sounds derogatory. That's more your speed. Picture books for toddlers. That's more your speed.
Yeah. Play want directions.
So as you I guess turn to walk out, right? ball picture like a very stereotypical monk from like a real life monk, not like a D&D monk, right? Not a fighting monk, right? You know, like a monk in a habit, right? With a little rope around his head kind of thing and a frock on, right? He sort of gestures you over to one side, right? He very conspiratorially waves you all around. You're going to talk to him or no?
Yeah.
He very quietly leans in to see if we can get everybody's attention. Like, listen. You need to understand. Lore Master Atlavast. He's a right asshole, but he's just very, very protective of his scrolls. He spent the last 80 years of his life organizing this mess, and he's certain that someone is coming to mess it up. And anybody who is a stranger, that's someone coming to mess it up. You must understand. So you just need to let him understand that you can be trusted. You're trustworthy people. That you won't damage anything, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll gloss it all over. Look, I'll even introduce you, right? But just you need to promise me not to do anything rash. Yes.
I gave
Very
you
well.
monk honors.
Give the monk a punks. What? with what? With what hand? You
I
wearing your
give him
gloves?
I give him monk's honors. I promise not to make a mess.
Oh, monk's honors.
A monk's honors.
Right then,
Okay.
shall we?
Fair enough. But who is this? It loaded as a big error for me. I don't know if it's
Yeah, me too.
Same.
No,
thought that was
just it's monks from the TV series.
I was
Oh.
gonna do that Discord.
I don't know why it didn't load.
No, I think about it. It can. I think. I think we banned from sending pictures in the chat because we don't pay for this.
Mm.
Wow.
Anyway, right. So he what information do I have? What can I make you look, a bit more presentable?
Let's see. As of right now, I'm more interested in learning different styles and any weapons that I might use because I feel like I'm a bit tired of just using my fists. I got these gloves, but it doesn't hurt to learn a little bit more.
Okay, come on 1 second,
1 second has passed.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
So Durak, enjoying the sun?
Wonderful weather we're having.
Yeah. I think it might have some fish inside there, but I don't know.
Fish show on biting today, hog.
Bruh.
Wait, are you fishing? Are you fishing?
See ya.
I wanted to try.
Oh, good lord.
See ya. Dad run up to me like, no fishing. Yes.
He
No
get
feeling
beat
of
by a
us.
random guard.
I'll hook him on your rod and pelt him when he wants it.
Reaching.
Oh no, he bought to start an altercation.
Pristine bait.
I like how all of us basically had to go the same way, but I basically just waste time like looking around the place still. Just to get told that, well, I basically had to follow all here, but then go down some
Even the farthest away.
some dark and dust. This tower district. What's going on here?
I think that's
Looking like
middle class.
half the place ruined.
Yeah.
That might be the middle class area, and then Kasam is like the real lower class.
So is the Protector's Enclave then? This is the commercial area.
Maybe,
we are
yeah, commercial.
Probably.
Hockey cannon, this be.
But still,
Does
there's
it
one
what?
there.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
Have some residential stuff, but like.
Hmm.
To be honest, the Chasm district and the Tower district look pretty similar.
Yeah, it's kind of
Except we have like a tent city in the middle of the Chasm district. There.
yeah. It's like they have straight up California going on.
Yeah. Very true.
You looking for brewing supplies, right?
I am indeed looking for brewing supplies.
Where you gonna put at?
In your
Hmm.
pocket.
Hey, oh,
You know,
is it portable?
I have less than any part of an idea as to what it looks like, right?
They could make mead. They could sell us some mead making supplies. That's
He's
true.
going to the DM is going to have to inform me what these brewing supplies
Rock
are
just has
like.
an entire fractionating column walking around with him.
You're damn
Each one
right, I
stand,
do.
one stand burner.
Hello, sorry.
Oh, hey.
Perfect, ya ada dumanata again. Yeah, tama again.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I was
it's,
just telling him that.
it's me. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was just telling him that I feel like I've always wanted to learn more about more fighting styles and weapons. But even though I've got these nice gloves, I'm a bit tired of having to use my hands all the time.
Yeah, but he want to know basically. So he's like, okay, but how can I make you look presentable? What can I say?
You could say, I mentioned to him, we are the ones who resolved the lighthouse issue, as well as rescue what's the name of the ship?
Jade
A
Lion.
Jade Lion.
Land.
The Jade Lion, and helped it return back to Neverwinter.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, all right. Yeah. So he walks up very broadly. He puts his hand around both of your
Alright.
shoulders, right? Walks up to the entrance and he says, "Lawmaster, I'd like to introduce my two friends." He turns to what's your name again?
Flare.
Yours?
Broad figure.
Ah, yes, Brodus Figus and Flarus, two scholars after my own heart. I'll have you know they're rather trustworthy individuals. Haven't you heard? They're the ones who rescued the Jade Lion,
Jade
after
Lion.
all. He
Yes.
stumbled for a second, right? And he just kind of he gesticulates towards you, Broadfig, as if to like give you a chance to speak and say something.
Nice to meet you. How do you do?
Okay, so give me a persuasion check with advantage,
Okay.
and you will be adding 2 to your total, whatever you get.
Okay, let me see.
Is that 18?
Yeah, is that 18? That's fair, right? Okay. So the same fella, he looks up from his he starts like he's going to speak and quarrel, right? But obviously this young monk has gotten ahead of him. Stops for a moment, frowns a little bit, looks at the two of you. I see. So are they trustworthy individuals then? Very well. I'll let you into the stacks, but if you put one toe out of line, I'll have the guards string you up. He looks completely like someone who could never remotely accomplish having the guards string you up, but he seems very certain of his ability to do so. He turns and buries his head back into the documents or whatever that he's dealing with. You are in the most simultaneously well organized and disorganized library you think you've ever set foot in. Although I'm not sure how many libraries you've set foot in as Broadfig or Flay. Everything is very
Not many.
obviously organized according to a system. You can't necessarily seem to work out what that system is. You look to the right of you, and you see the first book that comes to your eye. Give me a 1d100.
Ooh.
Oh, we both rolled next to each other.
Does the books next to each other?
Yeah, that makes sense, right? So Flair pulls a book off the shelf, which is called Diary of a Thief, and it's a very, very thin, very light leather diary, basically. Right? Broadfig pulls a book off the shelf that says patterns of
Sultry
behavior.
Agonian bar.
No, it's patterns of behavior, and the front is like a kind of quilt work effect, right? Would you like to read your books, or would you like to put them back on your shelf and move on?
Hmm. I'd like to take a glance at this one.
No
Yeah,
problem.
pick the next one.
You pick an next one.
Language
Okay, you
on
pick
it.
a next book, right? Patterns of behavior is literally every page is just a new quilt pattern. It's just quilt patterns, non-stop quilt patterns.
Hmm. Okay. Feel like it's
Flair's,
time to put that one back.
Flair's
Meme time.
second book is a book entitled There, 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 and Back Again. A Halfling Guide to Grammar.
Damn.
Interesting.
And so on and so forth. So you all amuse yourself amongst the stacks for the rest of time. While we rotate in between these people. Dalric has gone to the Tower District, which looks like the closest thing to an industrial district that this area would have. There's a lot of, well, as I said, industry, right? A lot of merchants, but not necessarily storefronts, people dyeing clothing, people making small trinkets, but nobody seems to be selling necessarily. You ask around for brewing supplies. No one seems to necessarily be able to guide you as to the way you can find brewing supplies directly. Everyone instead seems to just be um, directing you towards. Hold on, I'll say this. Oh, a fellow by this. Anybody ask? I need supplies for brewing. This is who they send you by. They say,
Finithia
"Find this book,"
Shinebright.
right? So you are looking for Finithia Shinebright somewhere, right? Where is Finithia? Nobody can give you a direct answer. Everybody keeps telling you down that road, right? Like you'll be here. So they say down the road a bit, right? You'll come to here, and they'll say it's just further down the road. Now everyone is absolutely certain that they can direct you as to who this man is. Their descriptions are all the exact same, right? So you know it's like it can't be possible that everyone has conspired to lie the same way, right? But it doesn't seem that anyone has been giving you a particularly direct direction as to where this gentleman is. And so your quest continues. What are my two at the Blue Lake District? What are you all up to?
I was talking with Durak, and it seems like he wanted to fish.
Is fishing allowed? I ask the gods.
Fishing is most certainly not permitted, sir.
I see. Is swimming allowed?
Swimming is only occasionally permitted, sir. It is not the season for such.
I see. You want to fight over?
Not particularly, sir.
That's not a no.
He looks at you, quite uninterested.
Gak, you want to fight? 1v1 me, bro.
I choose not to.
Okay, Gak. You want to go somewhere else, Gak?
I believe we should. I think we've exhausted all of the
So
use.
you all are basically in the you I guess you're next to the lake, right? on this sort of roadway here. And apart from the guards around, there's practically nobody else in the streets. It's really quiet here in the Blue Lake District, to be honest, because it just seems like no one is about. Either the nobles are all somewhere else or they're within their house. So
Mm.
it's very clear to you when you can hear very clearly the sound of clattering hooves. And
One is followed.
what sounds suspiciously like a
Linux.
frantic bleating sound. Almost like a sheep. And as quick as you turn around to hear this sound, a sheep is barreling down the roadway towards you. He just came out from a side alleyway, so to speak. And yeah, runs straight up to Gekek and stops like basically, if you could picture him stopping on cobbles where like he has his hooves out in front of him, mashes as much brakes as possible, and stops directly in front of you.
I'm bewildered, but also amused. I look right at the sheep and I use speak with animals, and I just say, "Oh my goodness, I'm glad you didn't hit me. What's the matter?"
The sheep, you notice, looks completely normal, fluffy white, fluffy white, I'm gonna say full wool, right? Curl horns, etc. It seems to be carrying something in its mouth, but as you speak into its mouth, into its mind, right, it drops what it seems to be carrying, which is like a scroll, basically, right? Scroll falls to the ground. And what do you ask us exactly?
I just said, I'm glad you didn't hit me. What's the matter? Like, is something wrong? Yeah.
Good heavens, you can hear me.
Yes, I very much can. Yes.
Thank God. I thought I'd have to rely on this blasted scroll. Listen. You look a bit peculiar to be here, but I've very limited options right now. I need a bit of help.
Of course, yeah. I'm free.
Are you perhaps alone, or do you have... He looks around, he sees Durak, he kind of backs up a little bit, and he's like, any other companions, perhaps?
Yes, I do have other companions in the city with me. My buddy Durak is with me right now, but there are others with me. Yes, about 5 of us.
I see. All right. Very well. Well, uh, let's perhaps go somewhere a bit... Well, I suppose this is as good a place to discuss this as any. You must understand. My name is Finithir Shinebright, and I've been transformed into a sheep.
Hmm. At the moment, of course, that name doesn't mean anything to me. So I'm just like, I seem bewildered, but again intrigued. I'm like, okay, how can I help you? I have no dealings with magic exactly.
It's a rather long story, and as soon as he says it's a rather long story, busting around the corners, you hear the barking of what sounds like large dogs or wolves, right? As quickly as the sheep came around the corner, 3 large wolves come around the corner as well. They're all on a leash, and being dragged towards you is a pretty big half-orc, right?
Uh-huh.
He has a greatsword on his back, and he comes up as the wolves seem to close in on the sheep, basically. Is there anything you're going to do in a flash, or are you going to let him approach? Between the two of you.
I of course I looked at Durak because I assume Durak is probably very interested at this point.
Durak is very interested.
If what's the expression on the sheep's face? Is it like horror?
Yes.
I step beside
As much as
the sheep.
a sheep could look, horrified.
Yeah,
I
don't step
equip
in
my
front.
shield, and I want to step in front to block the path.
Ah, okay. And I step beside.
Worry not, sheepsy. Durak Flesh Greed is here.
Right. So, having gotten his pet wolves under control, the half orc kind of walks up to you. He seems like he's a bit more in control of the situation. He looks a little bit more comfortable. He sees the situation at hand. He sort of swaggers up.
Look there, brother. What brings you here with your hounds?
Indeed. That sheep over there. My master's sheep. He desires to have it back. I'll be needing to recover him, right?
Who is your master?
My master is a very wise man. His name is Ahmed Nook.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You see, this sheep of his is of great sentimental value to him, and he requires his prize back.
I interject a little bit. I'm like, it escaped. How did it manage to escape if it holds such strong value?
Well,
Not
you
curious.
understand, of course. These things, a broken fence, perhaps. Sheep are quite flighty.
Where are your ownership documents with a sheep?
He looks at you. He looks like the gears turning in his head a little bit, right? Like he doesn't fully understand what you mean. Doesn't respond. He just looks at you.
Oh man. Cause we can't
What's
even.
the name of the sheep? Huh, Mr. Oak? What's the name of the sheep?
The sheep's name is Fluffykins.
And what's his last name?
Fluffykins Esquire the
MD.
third.
I don't believe you. He
I
doesn't look
see.
like a Fluffykins. He's clearly a Horus.
He looks completely unenthused, right? Linus understand, right? So you all are here. I need to draw some stuff on this map for the sake of like us understanding where everybody is, right? So let's say that, Duraka and Gekeka here. Wow, this map really high res, boy. Wow, we could zoom in so far and it still retains a lot of detail. How nice.
Yep.
It's almost like I planned that, right? So Duraka and Snatch are here. The sheep who claims to be someone is here. The half orc gentleman is here with his 3 dogs, right? Both of you give me a perception check.
A perception to do what exactly? Like a.
It's for hearing, and yeah, mostly hearing.
Well, my passive is 13, so.
Mhm. Yeah, give me an active one. Right. So
Winds howling.
while this is, these are
I could.
cobbled roads basically, right? And even with the cobbled roads, you still feel like something very heavy is approaching from around the corner behind you.
Can we tell like if it's like feet or wheels or something like that?
Feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Very much feet.
Are we red or are we blue?
Are you ready?
Damn.
Typical
You're
red
very
hats.
blue.
kind of trapped here, and more specifically.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Knowledge, what is happening? What is happening in the Hall of Knowledge, by the way?
I learning vocabulary.
And Broad figures learning quilting patterns. In the grand scheme of things, I'll say that Broadfig and Flair were in the library from the time that these fellas reached by the lake and was playing around and thing, So would you all like to go somewhere else, or would you all like to stay in the library? Technically, yes, you don't know that is going on in the Blue Lake District. I'm not saying that you would know that. I just wondering what you want to do.
I feel like I'll check out just one more book.
No problem. Give my roll again.
Okay. Oh, that seems like a good number.
Right. You pull a book from the shelf that is called The Knight's Embrace. As you open it, it is basically a series of summaries of the history of the land itself, but not necessarily like Neverwinter. This is like way back in times when the planet was first being formed, sort of things. All the legends and myths about the initial titans who formed the place and the giants and what have you.
Ooh, this one tickles my fancy.
That's actually really lucky that they managed to roll that. Flay, you looking for an next book, or you still reading about
Much more than
vocabulary?
quotes.
I still read it.
Okay, all right.
I'm not a very smart dragon, so
Well, Dalric has just been running around looking for a strange man called Finithir Shinebright, but he hasn't found him yet. Back at the Blue Lake District, something very heavy is coming around this corner. His footsteps, right here.
Oh,
I hope everyone else is having as much fun as me.
what do we do? Do you just want to see what happens, Dirac?
Could we try like repositioning ourselves and our sheepy friend behind this guy and his dogs?
Behind the guy and the dogs,
Like walk around.
it'll be kind of difficult because he's kind of taking up the entire pathway. I mean, technically
I
you could,
see.
but like he's sort of spread his dogs out in front of him, so they're blocking the road.
Well,
And something heavy is coming around the corner, but you're not necessarily sure what it is.
at this time, there's only one thing to do. Gods! Gods!
Fair.
So you have guards from all around. Look at the situation. I mean, they've basically been looking. They walk up. Yes. What seems to be the problem here?
Sheep nappers. Get you
Sheep
tell them.
nappers, eh?
You're a ranger.
Yes,
You could
yes.
speak to the sheep.
Yes, the sheep ran directly up to me, and
Well,
was
I
able-
mean,
yes,
yeah. Go.
and I was able to just have a conversation with it in my own way, and it seems incredibly scared, running away from these guys, and they seem incredibly intent on taking it back.
Well, I mean, good. At the end of the day, this gentleman here, he gesticulates to the half-orc, right? This gentleman here is clearly in the employ of some esteemed person, and he would certainly want his livestock. And I mean, you must certainly understand that most livestock would indeed be afraid of being slaughtered, would you not?
Correct. Wait, out of character, Dirac.
No.
You think we should even like make them aware of the scroll?
Facts and logic.
I'm not too sure.
If we tell them that this is literally just like a guy, how would that play out?
You could go ahead. I won't know. Because the conversation and have the vocabulary to indicate that to Durak.
Okay, so how we're gonna play this out is feigning some ignorance. I'll be like, okay, so the sheep also came running to me with this scroll in its mouth. I haven't gotten the chance to read it since these, well, I'll say these folks ran up to us. So I picked it up and I just give it to the god.
The guard takes the scroll, opens it, reads it. I'm not really sure what this is meant to do now, is it? He's he has no idea what this scroll. It's a scroll. It looks magical. To him, this is definitely a magical scroll.
Oh wait, so he can't read it.
Well, it reads as just like, how to put it. It reads like a magical piece of paper, but it doesn't confer anything to him necessarily.
I see.
Good sir, who did you say you were with?
He's talking to me.
Not but he's talking to the at first I was
Half-orc.
gonna have him talk to you, right? But actually I let him talk to the half-orc instead, right? I'm with Master Ahmed Nook out of the city walls. The guard looks like he vaguely knows that name. That's that wizard, isn't it? Yes. This will be his then, yes? And he gives the scroll to the half-orc fellow.
Oh, that's a clerical scroll, probably. I think, for the whole of justice. And those clerics up there.
He's
We are
already
representatives of Zelda Hallwinter.
he's handed it to the half-orc, right? Because he's your colleague as he kind of stand in the middle between the two, right? So he's handed it with his right. I'm gesticulating, but that's not very helpful because I can't see what I do, right? He's kind of handed it over to the half-orc, right? No, I mean technically you could try and rush him and grab it, but
I make my statement. It's not his property.
this
Let's
this
settle it in the
certainly
whole of justice.
these are a lot of speculations and claims here, but this good sir over here seems to have a better claim on the sheep than you lot do. Since you said it simply came running up to you and seems to have escaped from this man.
At this point in time, do we know what was coming from behind us?
Yeah.
Yes, so at this point in time, the footsteps still keep coming. Behind you is a individual in like a trench coat, basically. Very tall,
Oh no.
very heavy, very like a hulking figure in a dirty brown
Oh
dirty
no.
brown coat.
It's Nick
Um,
Valentine, but swole.
You can't if you turn around to see who it is, then if you turn around to see it, but out of the corner, of your eye, basically what you see is like a very tall figure with a cloak.
Can we see like what race it is?
The hood is up, but the person seems very furry.
Okay.
You are Rija, give me a perception check
Okay.
based on smell and sight.
Roll it again. 17, sure.
This person smells like a bear.
A bugbear.
Like a bug.
No, just like a bear, like a bear. If you didn't know any better, there is a bear standing behind you right now.
Is the god reacting to this in any way?
He looks to the left. He sees a large figure in with trench coat on and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sort of gives a discreet kind of hand wave to some of the other guards down on this end who filter off, but he doesn't outwardly appear to be like panicked, scared, or concerned. Now then, gentlemen, there's no need for any fighting, any quarrel, any physical altercations as it is. You yourselves have claimed that you've just met this sheep. This gentleman here has claimed that he, in fact, is the owner of this sheep. I see no reason to let you have this sheep. I see, in fact, reason to let this gentleman be upon his way and let's, clear out of the Blue Lake district and stop making such a ruckus, yes?
Yak, what did the sheep tell you?
Do I say this out loud?
It's time.
Okay. Well, I basically surrender to the rock like statement and be like, sure, yeah, it probably just is time to say it. So the sheep he came up to me and told me himself, because I speak with animals. Hopefully they understand that. His name is indeed Finithea Shinebright, and he is running away from these fellows who I now am aware belong under the leash of Aminoke. If I were the one to make a decision, I would think he has every right to run away. Given that in his panicked state. And I just say that, letting it be known that this person is a person who has been turned into a sheep.
The half orc looks at you and laughs, right? To kind of but it is I don't know how to do like a flat laugh, unfortunately. It is the most devoid laugh of humor or anywhere, right? This is obviously like it's a pretty fake laugh. Right? But he is laughing at the notion. That is ridiculous, guardsman. How can a man be a sheep? Look at it. It's just a sheep, very clearly here. Give him a persuasion
Persuasion. Okay.
or persuasion, anything charisma based that you want to give me, you give me, and you're making it against this man. Also persuading the guard.
All gonna be the same, so let's go.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. So how do he respond?
Which roll is your? You roll 8.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Did you roll an 8?
you roll
the
any.
eight, the eight.
Oh, the 8.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Wow, I didn't even know that could happen. Look at that, right? The guard looks uncertain, right? But not convinced at all. He's like, gentlemen, this is not funny anymore. This has become a rather extended matter here. Now, I'll have to ask you to either seek your differences in the Hall of Justice itself, or be gone from here, the both of you, and the city will seize the sheep.
Our quest that the sheep go to the Hall of Justice.
That yeah,
Would the
that seems
followers
fine.
of Tyr could determine the truth of the matter?
Yeah.
I'm pleased with this.
So the a few guardsmen come up. The large, fellow who is stood behind you kind of just stands in one spot while everybody filters around him. He doesn't move. The half orc with his 3 wolves stands again. He looks like he's thinking really hard, but also like he's not necessarily certain, how to play this basically. And eventually you all are led off towards the Hall of Justice. At some point, so it's like you all in front. A guard with the sheep under his arm, right? A next set of guards, and then behind you could hear like the dogs and this heavy fellow walking, right?
Okay.
At some point, walking from the Blue Lake District forward over here, they go. They slip out in an alleyway or something. They just go missing.
Oh.
You both notice this. The guards do not notice this. Just based on their passive perception, you notice that they have gone missing. Guards do not.
Okay. So we still walk into Hall of Justice. Just
You're still walking technically with them, but you could, I mean, you could tell them something or whatever.
Well, I'll like to inform the guards about the disappearance.
yes.
They sort of stop in their tracks. They turn around. And, good lord! The leader, the one who you were talking to before, basically assigns some guards to go and look for them, right? He seems a bit perplexed. He's not necessarily sure what to do with the sheep. He kind of has the sheep under his arm still. He looks at you all.
Um. I look at the sheep and I assume I can still communicate with the sheep.
Oh yeah, speak with animals, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I assume I'm still able to just like talk to him. I'll just look at him and be like, we basically got you out of here. Like you're no longer being chased. So I think that's like a net positive. So how does the sheep
right.
respond?
The well, he looks at you imploringly, as imploringly as a as a,
A sheep would.
as imploring as a sheep might,
Yeah.
with sheepy dog eyes and sorts
Cheapy
of
dog guy.
cheapy dog eyes, and sort of tell him how no, you need to get me out of here, and we need to mount a rescue mission. You don't understand.
Um. Okay. All well and good. So we still need to convince these guards to let you come with us. I don't think he's just gonna put you on the ground and let you walk away with us. Um.
The guard is looking kind of like half of him wants to go to see what's going on with these fellas.
Mhm.
Half of him is kind of just like he's stuck here with the sheep, but he does not necessarily sit and what to do.
I want to make that argument with this specific god. It's like, God, I think the guys we were dealing with have kind of proven their shadiness. I think it would be safe for you to assume that we have the sheep's best interest in our hearts. Do you think you can perhaps trust us to leave the sheep and help us get it back to its rightful owner?
Might I have your name again, good sir?
My name is Gek. I am with the Lord's Alliance.
The Lord's Alliance, yes? You with Hallwinter.
Yes.
Very well. I'll trust that you keep this sheep well, but best know that if anything happens to this sheep and we need to offer recompense, it'll be docked out of the Lord's Alliance directly, and I'll have him directed to you.
I completely understand that. Yes, I will take full responsibility.
He turns around and walks off. He's muttering to himself about blasted sheep and bloody birds, right? Um, the sheep is on the cobbles.
I look at the sheep, and I'm just like, okay, you're free now. What do we do?
All right. Now listen. This is very complicated. This is very serious. This is very intense. But before anything else, I do need to eat something.
Sure.
Good berry.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I was gonna do. And I reach into my backpack and I bring out one good berry. Would this be to your liking?
Certainly. I guess you set it on the cobbles and you just eat it,
Yeah,
right?
basically, or if he prefers, he just eats it out of my hand,
Yeah.
whichever. Yeah.
From the way that he looks at the good berry, from the way that he takes it and eats it, he obviously knows what a good berry is. Seems familiar with it. He seemed pleased to have something like that, right?
Okay, very well. I petted its wool. It's like, all right, feeling good now. How can we
I
help
do need to remind you, sir, that I am not actually a sheep.
you? Okay, understood.
Just
Full-
temporarily, right? A bit more than most, but just temporarily. Yes.
Okay,
No.
completely understood.
Where are your
Let's-
compatriots?
Oh, good sheep ate that good berry. It's so cute. Durak
He
picks up
says,
the sheep, holds it in his arms.
"Good sir, let me go. Unhand me at once." No, you can't hear him, right? But
It's
he is
okay,
just yelling it.
it's
He's just yelling
okay.
it out into the universe. Sir, I must ask you to put me down at once. This is disgraceful. I cannot be treated in this manner.
I look at Durak and I'm like, he wants to be put down.
No, I use my animal handling, you know. I
He is
pet the sheep.
bleating. He is bleating like so loud, right? People are looking at this sheep.
Great ungrateful, aren't we, Horace?
He is buying up a storm. He is squirming his way in your hands. Right? A woman is in the streets because y'all are out here, right? A woman is turned into her compatriot. Like, what's he doing to that sheep?
Um, Durak, I think he really wants to be put on the ground. You can cuddle with him when he's in better mood.
He most certainly cannot, is what you hear in your head. So he sort of he wriggles himself free of Durak and clops forward a little bit, and he says, "All right, wait, not all right, but where's a safe place? A safe place for us to speak and collaborate and make a plan."
Well, he previously asked me like if I have any like friends or compatriots.
Yes.
And I'll respond to him like, yes, well, you just met one of them. And look back at Durak. But there are at least 3 more. Well, I'll say 4 because Kenshi's here somewhere. And they are scattered around the city doing various errands. But
As a
in
matter of
total-
fact, you all happen to be here, and you know that Broadfig and Flair went to the House of Knowledge here.
yes. I'll
So
point. and be like,
technically,
yeah.
you could go straight to the House of Knowledge and pick them up.
That sounds like a plan. I'll look to the ship and be like, in fact, 2 of my friends are at the House of Knowledge. If we group up and find everyone, I'm pretty sure we can come together with a solid plan. And I assume we could take him back to Silda's place. That's kind of like our base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talric, roll me a 1d8 by the time.
I think we should take him to the Hall of Justice and let Ichiran play with him.
That would be fun.
Okay. You are walking around the Tower District, right? Poor fella. And you minding your business and just suddenly start to feel like vibrations in the ground, right?
Oh.
And turn to just catch a glimpse of a large figure and some other figures leaving through this gate. Just heading out of the gate, basically.
What on earth
Approximately
is that?
like 3 minutes after, you see a bushel of guards walking around here, looking very confused. In the House of Knowledge, you're going to the House of Knowledge, or you're going to the Hall of Justice?
The House of Knowledge, I think, and then
Yeah.
like head back to the Hall.
You'll walk up to the House of Knowledge to kind of stick your head in, look for Broadfig and Flay.
Indeed, yes. I assume you'll just find them reading scrolls.
Yeah, so you're gonna walk in and just look for them amongst the stacks, I guess.
Well, I assume we could leave the sheep outside, because I don't think Lawmaster would like having the sheep inside.
I'd like to stay with Horus.
Sure. I enter the Hall of Justice.
As you approach the door, right?
Mhm.
The Lawmaster looks up, right? He's like, "Good Lord, is it livestock season? There's a bird here, and is that a sheep?" You can see like out into the streets, right?
So he's looking and talking directly at us, right?
Yeah, he's looking at you, and he said, "Is that a bird? And is that a sheep?" Yes.
I'll look at him and be like, yes, sir, I'm indeed a bird. Yeah. However, my business here is I'm aware 2 of my friends inside this establishment. Ideally, reading all of the knowledge that's here. I'll describe them a little bit. I'll say there's a big dragon person and also a shorter. I'll say the names Flare and Broadfig, but I know he heard the names of something else. But I'll still say the names.
He has no clue who you're talking about. Right? He does recognize when you say the big dragon and the the small devil-looking person.
Yeah.
Tiefling.
Tiefling, right? So
Tiefling, right? I don't remember that.
he says, "You stay right there. I'll send a scribe to get them. I wouldn't want you dropping feathers on the pages and whatnot."
Will do.
This man is just the most prejudiced man in all of Neverwinter by the looks of things, right? So yes,
Didn't I mean anything yet?
a scribe goes in, but he ain't see you. He focus on the sheep, right?
He doesn't see
Um,
race.
Broadfig and he doesn't see race. He just sees everyone as a nuisance. He hates everyone equally.
Equally.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I guess Broadfig and Flair are distracted from their reading and they come out to meet. Broadfig and Flair, you come out to see Durak petting a sheep in the road.
My goodness. It seems like some of you all haven't just as much fun as us.
Get. What's with the
Mind
sheep?
introducing us to your new friend?
I look at Flynn and I'm like, it's a very long story. But basically, the sheep ran up to me, claims to be someone called Finithir Shinebright, has been turned into a sheep, and now wants our help to be turned back into a human. He was being chased by some people who were pawns of some dude, some wizard called Ahmed Noak, who supposedly lives outside the city walls. Those henchmen ran off while we were taking the sheep back, and that's where we are right now.
Interesting.
We need to find
That sounds
out.
far more interesting than that Quilton book.
Yes. We need to
Right,
find
so
Alaric.
I guess everybody goes back to the Protector's Enclave, or you're going to go and look for Durak in the Tower District.
You could send somebody to go. Like,
I'll probably go since I'll explain the situation.
well, you should stay with the sheep because you could
Oh yeah,
communicate with
you're
the
right.
sheep.
You are correct.
While they're doing that, while they're deliberating there, I would like to speak to the guards who look bewildered because
Good guy, Daric.
Yes.
my assumption is that the guards might be able to direct me to Finithir Shinebright.
Right, I did.
Yeah,
I did say the name.
Yeah.
The guards might know where the bloody hell this this man is.
Right. There are like 3 guards, right? And 3 different spots. One is a young one is a middle-aged one, and one is a good deal older, but he looks like he's just kind of propping up the place, right? Which one of these 3 would you like to speak to?
I like to speak to the middle-aged fellow since he might know the city a bit better.
Right. Venus here. I can't say I know that name offhand. You might be best off asking Jarek over there, and he kind of gesticulates to the old fella, right? I ain't heard that name in a long time. So I guess you go to talk to Jarek.
Yes.
He kind of just Good lord, it's been quite a while since I heard that name. You sure? What you say you're looking for, boy?
I'm looking for brewing supplies, and I was told that
brewing. Right, makes sense. That makes sense. You'd want to see that old potion geezer. Yeah, Finithir. He's a wizard. He used to make potions and stuff. He lives outside the city in a sort of little enclave, and he kind of gesticulates. You got a map? You have a map of Neverwinter. He
do I have the map?
Yeah, you have a map. Yeah, everybody have a map, right? He
Do we rich?
He marks out a spot somewhere over here that he thinks that like the wizard's tower and like all his other stuff used to be. Said he never liked the city that much. Claimed to prefer outside. Fresh air and all that. Fresh ingredients.
That's mighty helpful. Thank you very much. I was told he lived in the Tower District just further down the road.
No.
Told.
He lives in a tower.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense.
But I mean, it's been years since I heard of him. I thought he died.
He
This
died.
accent is
Oh.
That's right, I did.
Oh no. Is there anyone in this city that brews beer?
Bears? You have to check the forest for those.
Oh God. Thank you.
He looks at his fellow guard and they just bust. They just laughing like they're not taking you at all.
Useless.
So you return to Silda's house grumpy and like fed up.
Grumpy, like the dwarf.
Idiots.
You
Umgak
walk into
directions.
You walk into Silda's like sitting room to see the entire party is sitting around a sheep. In
What
middle
the
of
bloody
Silda's
hell
dining
is
room.
this?
Well, I guess I'll speak up. I'll stand up and be like, yes, right. This probably seems very, very weird. The sheep ran up to me. Says his name is Finithir Shinebright. Randomly. He says he's been turned into a sheep. Like, can you believe it?
One of Dalric's eyebrows is like twitching because he just looks very confused. He's just looking at this like Finitier shine bright. Like he's just shell shocked.
And I look at him and it's like, are you okay, Dalric? Is something wrong?
Ah, I've been looking for Finitier shine bright all day, and now you're telling me he's a sheep. Where the bloody hell am I supposed to get my brewing supplies now?
Well, he's a sheep right now. He says he can be turned back into a human, which we're trying to find out. And I look back to Finithir, and I'm just like, come. He wants to speak to all of us.
He's using you as a medium, right?
Basically, yeah.
Before I start, do you have any more of those good berries, sir?
I do. Is it safe for him to eat on a door?
It's like afternoon at this point. It's like evening.
Sure. I give him a good berry.
And again, you never referred to it as a good berry. He's done that on his own.
Oh, you are
basically.
right. You're correct, actually. You're right. So I'll look at him funny and be like, you know this is a good berry.
Well, yes, I am Finithir Shinebright after all.
Huh, okay.
Says that it's obvious that he expects you to have like associated something like, oh, he is the Finithir Shinebright. Okay.
I figured. I'll look at him and be like, of course.
I pull out my map right in front of the sheep as he's buying and bleating, and I point it like to where I've marked it, and I'm like, "Do you live here?"
The sheep
Bar
goes,
once for yes. He bar twice.
He barred twice, yeah.
Is that a
Is
yes?
it? Did you say once for yes, twice for no? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Yeah, once for yes, twice for no.
Oh, sorry, no, he bars once. But I mean, he's also talking to Gekek in his mind. Right?
It's
It's
even
just
funny
like
if he's just actually buying.
actually buying in
Yeah.
real time, right?
Good
No.
God, he is the wizard.
You must understand, sir. I hope you won't mind being a conduit for me, yes?
What does that entail exactly?
I just need you to relay my tale to these. He looks at the group of the ragtag bunches around him. One bird, one dragon, one half orc, one dwarf, a half elf who looks kind of sketchy, and a tiefling. He looks at the group
And he
around
said-
him. He's like,
And he said, really, his tail. I grab his tail.
What?
"But Lord, sir, you must unhand me." But you don't hear anything. You just say, "Ah."
I find it amusing. I'm just like, please don't touch him. He's very particular about his wool appearance. I'll just make something up.
He sort of clocks backwards into a corner of the room where nobody could like touch him.
But of course I respond to him. I'm like, of course. This is the most entertaining thing that's ever happened in the city. So I'll be quite happy.
Yes. All right. Well, very well. So, the tale then, in brief. I need you lot. You look like a group of adventurers. I knew you had that look about you, sir. I need you lot to help me. Help. You see, I've been transformed. Not necessarily according to plan.
Mhm.
And I've been usurped of sorts. I used to work for Neverwinter a long, long time ago. The name Finithar. Finithar? I need to get his man name spelling properly so I can pronounce it properly. The name Finithar Shinebright used to echo the halls of this land. You see, I'm a master at transmutation. Massive stoneworks happened at my behest. The entire reclamation of the Chasm district, all by my hand, yes? But one day, that puny upstart apprentice of mine, he was always too jealous for his own good, got his hands on my most precious artifact. You see, I'd spent years of my life building a wand of true polymorph. None of you seem to be wizards, so I don't know necessarily that you understand the significance of this, but it's truly a remarkable feat. You could give me an insight check as to how remarkable a feat that actually is. Right?
Indeed.
Nonetheless, there I was, minding my business, meditating in my circle. I look up to see that whelp, Ahmed, with my wand. And the next thing I knew, I was looking up for good. I tried to speak to him, but all that came out was a bar.
Hmm. As he's speaking, all of the gears in my head start tuning. Like, I completely understand now.
It's been 2 years. I finally managed to make an escape. I've been chewing at that section of the pen every day. He says the taste of wood, and then he kind of shudders.
Hey yo.
Oh no.
In any case, I finally made an escape. I grew my horns out to batter anyone, but that dolt sent that hulking half-orc behind me, and now I need your help to get back. I can promise you,
Hold up.
near any treasure in my stash, should you be able to return me to my glory.
What did he say
All we
about
need
me?
to do... What?
What did he say about me?
No, not you, the other half-orc.
Nice, nice, nice.
What do you mean, you people?
Should you return me to my former self, you will receive a reward worthy of the name Shinebright.
Hmm. I I relay this information to the team, just basically summarizing everything, and I look back at him and I'm just like, that's terrible. Sorry you went through that. So now I understand, but how exactly should we do this? Do we go find this Avidnoke? I assume we have to take the one and then like use it back on you. How exactly do you suppose we turn you back into your...
Yes, this is
rightful
a very
form?
simple operation, but therein lies a delicate part. You see, we can't necessarily have it be known that, well, I can't have it be known that my apprentice got the jump on me, you see, so I think it would be simply best if we all go up, you lot and me in reserve, and storm the gates. He's simply one man.
Wow.
He's got my wand. What's the worst that can happen? And once you have it in your possession, you can transform me back, and all will be well.
Is he really just one man? He sent some people after, and there was that one really tall guy in the trench coat. Like, did you saw that person? Did you?
I'm sure you all will be fine. You look like a very capable lot.
Thank you.
Well, we are capable of doing things. Just don't know how to measure this particular task. Of,
I'll have you know, I read 2 books today.
My inside check, Broadway.
Oh my god.
You're not sure the sheep doesn't appear to be impressed or disappointed in this. The sheep appears ambivalent.
Yes, I am sheep.
But yeah, I just keep questioning. It's like, yeah, we don't exactly know how tough this task is. You just simply seem convinced that this is a simple run in and get this item. Do we even want Ahmed to be left alive? Do we keep him alive? Do we kill him?
I think best we attempt to capture him for now. Yes, but if he must die, then that is the price for crossing Phineas. Phineas. What's my name again?
Finish them.
Oh no, the sheep brain. It's
The
it's
sheep-
too
the
it's too
sheep
it's too
crazy.
limited.
All the wood, all the wood.
Holy wood. His name has been overwritten with the taste of wood.
Retcon the name.
They can't retcon the name now. Derek spent a whole morning asking
Right.
people about it.
The
I
last
don't know
thing.
why, but
Yeah.
his name has been overwritten with the taste of wood. Seems like something that would be daubed on the Chamber of Secrets in blood.
um,
We say we're gonna infiltrate this man's chamber
Yeah.
of secrets.
Hey, yo!
That's literally what he asked me to do.
That's what he asking you to do, though.
Good lord.
Where do we even find Ahmed? No, I asked the sheep like.
He's
where do-
held up. He's held up in my tower. It's very simple. I know the layout. I built it after all. It's a simple, 1-2 punch. You can run up and get access, and that's that.
Mark it as Horace house in the map key.
It was me.
Oh god.
Is it
Well-
House of Horrors?
Ugh.
Well,
Right.
he seems awfully confident. So you have no plan basically. You just want us to run in and full assault, or will you be sharing
you
like
are-
schematics?
Maybe we should.
You are adventurers after all. I am certain that that's within your purview of skills. Yes,
That's completely fine with me.
he's slightly more strung out over the course of this conversation. Like he's obviously getting a little bit desperate.
That's what 2 good berries does to a sheep.
Yes,
Exactly.
Well,
I mean, sure. I think we just do it. We just do it. We take him with us, right? Like
I would rather not go into this place without any sort of tactical foreknowledge.
I
So
would
I
prefer
would
not
like
to
to
as well.
ask,
Yeah.
what spells
Indeed.
does your apprentice have?
it's difficult to say for certain in the last 2 years what he might have prepared, but I do know what he used to know. The last I saw him casting.
That
And,
would be.
so he'll basically give you a set of like a list of spells, right? Up to second level, basically, he has some spell slots going over there. Pretty standard stuff: Ray of Frost, Mending, Prestidigitation, Jump, Thunderwave, Levitate. He's certain that there is a scroll of haste and a scroll of slow in his wizard thing. He will draw up he will kind of direct you to do like an artist sketch of the rough layout of the plot, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He will point out basically where everything is, for lack of a better. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Tell us about the allies of your apprentice. The
Yeah.
orc and his dogs.
The orc and his dogs. That sounds like
The horse and his boy.
Yeah.
yeah.
The orc and his dogs.
Would it be a witty
Gods.
fight?
Guns, as he pronounces his name, right?
Because
Yeah.
Goes.
A half orc that that I employed maybe 5 years ago. Traveled to Neverwinter. reasonably good with a blade. He seems to carry about that bushwhacker everywhere he goes, which is the greatsword that you saw him walking around with. The dogs are new.
And what about the hulking and the behemoth that was following them around?
That one I can't see. I'm not certain. It has been 2 years after all. I'm certain Nook has, gotten some other allies that I'm not aware of, but
Do you happen to have any allies within Neverwinter currently who might be of the sort to help us and to keep your
unfortunately,
secret?
not at the moment.
So is Stilda part of the convo?
No, still in the Hall of Justice, chillaxing
Nice, nice, nice.
with the horse, with the spectral horse.
Nice, nice,
The Scylla and Shadowmare, basically.
nice. Juan
One.
Valdez.
You guys think we're ready to go fight this?
All right. Tell me about
You start
the
to-
entrances to this tower of yours. Are there any different ways
So
that we can enter?
you start to sketch out something for you. If you give him a brush with some some ink, and he'll hold it in his mouth and basically start to draw. Yeah. That's he'll very roughly sketch it out for you. Yeah.
Did he sketch us?
Can't move. Can move. Whoa.
Right. So he's attempting to draw and describe at the same time, but the benefit of talking with his mind is that he could
True.
he could draw at the same time. I know technically that's not how speak with animals is work, but that's how it's working in this particular
He has special
scenario,
sheep.
right? He has special sheep. Yeah. Right. The trail leads alongside this way. I have a small storage area here, slightly larger storage area here. The pen of sorts where I was kept before, as well as the other livestock. I have another small area over here also. We've got a platform going up over here. The arboretum over here where I have some plants and whatnot. I've got a sort of suspension bridge-esque sort of fair going on here. My grain silo here. My platform over here as well. And one large central, summoning platform in which I do all my, work. Where I used to do all my work in. Subdivided, of course, into rooms.
Very well. Seems slightly more complicated than I was expecting.
You'll need to enter this way. Perhaps check out these storerooms. Perhaps enter up the stairwell, clear this area, walk across onto the main platform that's somewhere near here. This is my private dining area, of course. And these were my personal sleeping quarters. So this doorway here, yes, this will be the main platform, and this doorway here will lead into my personal quarters. I suspect that my treacherous apprentice is held up inside here somewhere.
Very well. Seems straightforward enough.
What weaknesses does your apprentice have? Anything?
Well, apart from being a snot-nosed brat, he was always a bit sloppy with his spell work. Always a little bit uppity, perhaps. Imagine, he'd been apprenticing under me for 10 years and still already wanted to learn 4th level magic. Can you believe the gall?
I look at Flair and Gek for like a reference. It's the Hogwarts
That's not
supposed to be.
particularly long. That's like that's oh, let me rephrase that. That's not particularly high for 10 years. For 10 years, like he should be far advanced at that point. You get the feeling that Finithir Shinebright is kind of a douche.
No, all good wizards are like this, like Nellat.
who, who the bloody hell is Neloth? Turak has no answer.
Who are the well, besides the orc and this creature, what else does your apprentice have at his
I'm not certain.
disposal?
I'm not certain if he's necessarily had any traps planted at the time. In terms of what defenses I had set up, they were all disabled by him. I did have one, frost trap set up somewhere here near the exit of my private area, as it were. And there was also another elemental trap of sorts inside here, but I'm not certain what's happened to it.
See.
Hmm.
And how do you plan to help us in combat in this form, if you wish to accompany us?
Well, I'll be the one who knows what the wand looks like for starters. Once we have the wand, we've basically gotten everything out of the way. You just transform me, and I'll take it from there.
How long have you been alive, Venatha?
In which way?
In a
Is this
person?
truly life living as a sheep?
I commend your warrior heart to last this long as a
But the answer to that question is 184 years.
ruminant animal.
184 years, not counting the 2 sheep years.
Is he an elf?
He is an elf.
Durak doesn't necessarily like that.
Gekek was
The
certain
risk.
that he was an elf based off of the accent that he spoke. He spoke with an elvish accent.
I think it makes sense when those damn elves just do stupid ass magic like this. But I'll keep that
His
opinion to
attitude has
myself.
changed.
It's a good thing Kenshi not here right now.
I mean, Kenshi is here.
He is here. He's just not here.
And she's only half elf.
It's only half bad.
Would you happen to know about someone known as the Sovereign?
Elves again. Ah.
Who the bloody hell is that? In response to the sovereign question.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm looking for him to give him some documents. He's a character of sorts.
Really? He's that character.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Character.
Oh, we have everything we need to know from the sheep.
Listen, I think he's a sheep. I don't really know how much he could tell us.
Huh.
You know? Like, the man has been a sheep for what, 2 years now, according to him?
Yeah, some of the info might be outdated. Because I assume he's just been
His brain kind of
Yeah.
melted a little bit.
he's just been here. He probably doesn't know what's going on inside here at all.
But listen, all he knows for sure is the taste of wood.
Would you happen to know when you were still a humanoid if there
Oid?
were doubles in Neverwinter?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
I see, I see.
I'll ask him a question. Do you have you in the last couple of years you've been a sheep? Have you made any like friends and like who also in this pen, or was it just you?
Mindless animals, a lot of them.
Okay, mindless. Okay, understood. So, none that could be of use. I see.
Gagak will free them and rally them to his side.
Have a horse
Speak
there
with
for
animals.
play.
You don't need one. He summoned one already.
Mm.
Good for them horse.
Hopefully, they don't have a higher intelligence. It probably doesn't because they're mindless. Anyway, That's all the info we could
I
probably
mean, to be fair,
get.
he said mindless animals. Well, I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows?
We could just eat it.
Maybe they're all polymorphed people.
Oh, that would be sick. I think we probably just go at this point, unless we need to prepare.
No, I think we all stocked up. I think we're all ready to go, and Durak has made some rough battle plans.
Yes.
Okay. You could take this piece of paper with you into battle.
Let's go.
Let me see here.
If
Right.
if Flair doesn't ride the horse,
Yes.
we could use the horse as a transport animal.
Yes.
Bruh.
Aha.
Holy sheep.
Yeah, so we don't have to carry the sheep with us.
Put the sheep on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the sheep faster than you know, Derek.
What? the-
Wow. Wow. Somebody going to have to play Kenshi for this though.
Hmm.
I can play Genshi. Do I do have a sheet?
So how are you going to play him then?
He
What's
have
that
his codex somewhere, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's on the thing,
It's in the thing.
the document, the
Sam, I'll
Google Doc. Oh, URL.
Brothers Figures. I didn't realize you changed your name to Brothers Figures.
Then it just
That's
goes.
his noble name.
Thanks, Ken. Genshi, you have 40 HP. Nice. We're ready.
Let's go.
Yeah. I had to put all it on I had to put all it onto the thing itself. Movie
I
magic.
thought he was gonna use this as the map.
Indeed.
Oh
You
shit.
travel out through the gates of Neverwinter, and that's not what I wanted to do.
He's
No.
Brothers
growing.
Figures.
He's
Bro,
growing.
Brodicus Figuricus.
He said my
Yes,
full
indeed,
name. I
broad.
have achieved my power.
He's indeed broad and fake. Yeah. So yeah, you travel out of the gate with no real
He looks some good
Let's-
berries.
Yeah.
associated with that.
That's not
And
good
arrive
berries.
at this structure basically.
You forget this then bad berries.
Bad berries?
Can't put
So,
anything
yeah.
past this man.
You basically arrive at this structure. It's so the house in front of you, right, is like a building. But instead of stone or glass or anything like that, it looks like it was literally formed from 4 big oak trees that have been melded together, right? Remember, he said he was a transmutation wizard,
Mm-hmm.
right? The lowest, there's like 3 big platforms, one here, and one here, right? The lowest platform is 40 feet across, that's this one here, and about 10 feet up from the ground. The only way to make it up, as far as you could tell, to that is to go through this one here, right? The one on the front of it. I shove it. This is the lowest platform. This is the lowest platform. 40 feet across, roughly, and 10 feet off the ground. The largest platform is this one over here, about 60 feet across, right? And this last one over here is about 30 feet off the ground and is the smallest one by far.
Think you could do a stakeout? Or
Yeah, there we
you
go.
wanna press?
Right? Beneath the platforms, you see these 2 small kind of buildings here, right? This one here, this one here. One of which appears to be an outhouse. Which I give for free, right? A few other
Damn.
examples.
Larry inside there.
Because we've upgraded to the high resolution version of the map, you might notice a few of the details, a few of the extraneous details around,
Yeah.
like the pen
Like
of
the Baka
animals
Creek.
missing. But the fact that it's have a creek here.
It's Greek.
It's
It's
Greek. I see it.
It's Greek and Kenshi now here.
I see it. Have the outhouse.
Yeah.
I'm going kind of farmhouse type of thing. All the sheds on this side.
Well, I never see this fucking thing in Greek, That's just
That's behind the fence in the back.
bro.
Yeah.
Right. let me so Gek, you wanna do you wanna do a stakeout?
I just want to observe the surroundings, see if there's any alternate entrances or just like
I think we should investigate those huts.
yeah, just investigate things. Don't take it too quickly.
Are there
Let
these
Gek
windows?
look for some type of tracks to see if the guys would like passed here
Yeah,
recently.
these are windows. These are
Yeah,
Okay.
that's very
Yeah.
fair. That's something that I
I'll
do want to do.
peer into one of the
yeah,
windows.
and give somebody Kenshi control.
Um,
It's me.
what's that?
Let's
Yeah,
give
give
it-
Durak.
Do I see
Let's
any
give it to
tracks?
Durak. Right, okay, good.
The stumpy marks of a man
As
and
you-
his three
as
dogs
you-
and a
as
big
you-
man.
Examine the tracks and all around, right? Basically, what you're seeing is you make a roll. Then you just look in.
Do you want me to make a roll?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Okay. This is a right. There we go. Technically twice. Yeah, there we go.
Right, okay. So yes, definitely some tracks of like what appear to be large wolves, but not necessarily dire wolves, just wolves, right? Around somewhere. Right?
In which
Um,
direction the tracks are leading?
They just seem to be kind of circling, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Okay. Well, I'll look back to the rack and it's like, yeah, this seems like the place. I see wolf tracks, not in any
Mm.
particular direction.
Yeah, they look like they just kind of been patrolling the area, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Okay. Any signs of other footprints, like the half orc, or we don't know what the hell that big guy is. So just
Yeah, there are some obvious bear tracks going this way, going towards the outhouse.
Oh my.
do they seem fresh? Like
Reasonably,
Do they seem fresh?
reasonably fresh. Yeah.
oh man. Okay. I look back to the team and I relay that information. This seems like fresh tracks from a creature that could have been the tall guy that we saw. Seems to be heading towards this outhouse. How do we want to proceed, team? Do we like block the door or something? Inconspicuously.
Toilet keeping.
Toilet keeping.
Out housekeeping.
Okay, well, I guess while we do that, I'll like walk around over here, go up like right next to the building. Do I hear anything?
Based off of the perception that you gave me before, you definitely hear something shuffling around inside there. Something very big. It definitely smells like a certainly smells like a bear.
Okay, so I don't move or anything. I just look back at the team and I just like body language be like, yeah, it here. There's a dude here.
A dude there.
Yeah, no, there's like non-verbally. I'm just letting you know, like there is someone here. Yeah, I don't speak because he would probably hear.
Okay. Did I see anything inside this place?
What you see inside that place there? In that spot, you must still check.
Oh god.
You had a central search.
Yeah. Just see something here very, very quickly. Oh, no, I wrote this down.
Man, they only cloud rune.
Yeah, what is that? What does that let me do? Oops, nope. Not very helpful. Alright, I think I just roll this. Roll. It's garbage. What? It's the same roll?
Big.
Wow.
Dude.
Consistent.
Fortunately, there's nobody inside that one though. It's just two beds. Yeah, two disheveled beds.
Oh, damn. Oh my god, I've been shrunk.
Ah,
And
You
make
sure
all
it's a-
them like
Direct size reveal. Oh no, direct changed.
they call it
Short.
proper sized. Yeah.
Oh, this is how Direct
Appropriately
feels.
sized. to the map.
He's broad.
That's my job.
Yeah, sorry. The scale of this map, I was wrong with the scale. The first
All right.
time.
So regarding the outhouse,
We
do
are
you have any
motion.
way to like look inside or to like a hole from
Huh.
the ceiling as a vent or something?
Nope.
A vent. Ain't nothing gonna smell bad inside when you open that door.
There is no vent, unfortunately.
What's the plan?
Right.
We have oil.
Bruh.
You wanna burn him up in there, or just like make the floor?
Okay. What I'm thinking is that we need to get him just outside. So we whispering. I think strat meeting. Um. Yeah. So maybe we throw a rock at the door, and we just position ourselves in ambushing distance. Or conversely, somebody could attempt to knock on the door if we feel like we're in a conversational mood.
Or I could use thaumaturgy and make the door fly open.
Just make him-
Also fair.
While Derek hides behind the outhouse and makes scary noises.
The question is, can you unlock a simple lock with thaumaturgy?
Let's see.
Uh,
I don't think so. We
no, you can't, if I recall.
I mean,
you
you
could
could
unlock
you
door
could
without
attempt
the
to
fly
like
open.
you could attempt to like slam up the door with thaumaturgy, I suppose.
Derek behind the outhouse. Ooh.
If
Think it's
Kenshi
the
wants
man-
to come by the corner of the thing, would he
It's
have
a
to do a
haunted
spell check,
outhouse.
or could he just do it?
Hmm?
If Kenshi want to move up,
Yeah, Ken, she do got that sneaky boot.
that plus
Yeah.
10, and his silent
Yeah.
footstep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just do it. You could just do it. That's fair.
This
But
door
yeah,
does
sure.
open like. So
Could we see the hinges or not?
or does open like so.
Man, asking if we could see the hinges, yes. Is our outhouse open so?
Delete the one that the door open like.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if you could see the hinges, your tell it will open that way.
Yeah, have the
Exact-
door handle.
Yeah.
Right.
Alrighty.
Let's position for an ambush. Are we going to talk to him, or are we going to like lure him out and beat him
Overnice
up?
We knock him out.
All right. We get ready for
I don't like his vibes, so honestly, he have to die.
Mm.
the guy.
In?
And she is there. with the-
Is this a tree here?
It's like a shrub.
I don't
Is
think
it big enough to cover Dalek?
No. it
Let me
isn't.
ask you
If you
something.
get-
Could Kenshi climb up there without making noise?
He'll make a stealth check with. He'll make a stealth check. A difficult stealth check. No, with nothing. Just a difficult stealth check.
Alright, he will
Do
try
it,
that
do it.
last. No, I think the thaumaturgy idea sounds good, and I could use the ready action to toss a javelin. And then I could rage.
Could Gek hide in the tree?
Yeah, could absolutely hide in the tree.
I am the tree.
Broadswig, where you gonna position yourself?
I feel like home.
Hmm. Let me see. I'll acrobatics up into this other tree.
Man,
But if
You
you want
beast
the
in size.
acrobatics up,
He's
could you?
so big.
Do you have a way
But,
to attack him from ranged?
Yeah, but why?
you want to get knocked.
Just cause.
Okay. I thought the idea was to like slap him up when we surprise him.
You could go
Everybody
That's
out
true.
of slapping distance at this point.
Durak doesn't take kindly to the lack of tactical. ability.
I'll allow the other people to slap him up with more blunt weapons than my hands.
More blunt than your hands? Wow.
What?
His hands
With
is
you, bitch.
like a spear,
Yeah,
you know.
blades
He's
on his
great
hands.
at,
He's ready to sonic boom him.
But that's the idea. This man just he had to die. All right. You could hide like a coward, I guess.
Wow, them is fighting with that.
Wait,
Fight.
But
man
yeah, we're acting
insulting.
like Rodfig anymore. Bad tactics, bad tactics.
I feel something.
Juraka, you gonna stand in the middle of the road?
He threw in a javelin. He's
Yeah.
ready in his javelin.
All right. Fly on the other side of the street.
Already arrow as well.
Okay. So Kenshi going to attempt to climb onto the roof of the outhouse.
Instead of already a javelin, I could already to attack the man. With like more full complement attacks.
I am braced as well. I'm here bracing in case he
Um,
just charges out and
I don't
charges
want to
at
set a
somebody.
bad precedent for the future. I don't know, but I'm going to say for the sake of that you can already attack. Like however your normal attack would be, right? So I mean technically yes, that shouldn't be a problem.
2 javelins.
So is it an attack? Okay, good. Good to know.
I should be an attack, right? Because there's already
got it.
any action and your attack is an action.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Oh,
Anyway,
question. Are there any bees anywhere around?
Any bees?
bees.
None that you were aware of.
Okay.
coming up with.
All right. No worries.
Can I detect them
Broad
from my beast
one-
sense?
From your bee sense, you see.
Beast sense.
Oh,
Bee sense. Just got them bee movie powers.
His buzzy senses tingling.
just to help him, like he wants to know if there's bees. Can I tell him if there's bees?
there are no bees in the vicinity.
Okay.
God damn.
There's no bees, Derek.
I was thinking we could throw a beehive at him.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the move here is what exactly you're trying to do. I mean, I know everybody line up to like juke him, right? But
All right. Well, Broadfig was supposed to use Tomaturchi to just rattle up the door.
right. Was he range on top?
Is he even in range?
60. What's the defeater?
Yeah,
You gotta be
Bro.
just
Yeah,
defeat
they
him.
will put up.
maybe you could go in this tree. You go in this tree.
Oh, yeah. I'll
Like
I'll just
behind that tree.
Or this one.
I'll
You go the next one.
What
I'll
is
go
our
like
player
somebody
plan?
playing
No, the other one is
computer.
closer to the big tower, so maybe no.
You are right.
Me and my study buddy Flair will spend some time in this tree.
Oh,
Flair not in the tree.
I
Like
want the
try to
ground.
climb that tree, that is the end of that tree.
Joking. All right. I guess Kenshi is the trigger.
No. Broadfig is
Easy
the trigger.
trigger.
What is Kenshi doing right now?
All right.
Well, the last
He-
move for
he
Kenshi
just-
is to climb up on top of the thing.
I see.
Oh, right.
Got it.
Yeah. Your roll for that?
No, I think he was waiting to make the roll until
Oh God.
That's more than 10.
Okay, so Kenshi climbs up upon the thing. His foot slips at one point, and he kind of bangs his shin against the side of the against the side of the outhouse building. You hear what is very obviously the roar of a bear from inside the outhouse. Nobody comes out.
He wiping.
Wait, is Kenshi up or did he fall? I didn't catch that.
No, he scrabbled his way up, but very loudly.
Okay.
Kenchi's on the roof.
Yeah.
Very Christian maneuver, is it not?
Oh God.
Don't want to
Grenade.
ignore it.
Wolf,
They're going to throw a grenade in the lighthouse.
we could have dig underneath the.
We dig underneath. I mean, I do have a shovel.
Yeah, like hit him from the toilet.
Oh my
You just dig
god.
into the
Oh
outhouse.
God.
I'm sure that won't end poorly.
You
Um,
want us to like stand and like the shit?
How do
And
you
hit him.
think the pit is underneath this this platform?
Given that there's like a bear, and we are like dealing with like bear shit. That doesn't bode well. Also, I think
Yes,
like
we're
Durak, like
talking.
he dying. Anyway,
God, this is Chandan dying, not direct dying.
okay, all right. Yeah. So Broadford gonna use it to right? We're gonna
Me
bang
fuck
up the
you.
door.
Take it all.
Hey yo.
Okay. Right. Yeah, what was the plan here?
The plan, well, this man bang up the door, right? And
I waiting for the go. I waiting for somebody to tell me that something happened.
Well,
Um,
you wanna cast it?
It's
Faith?
got big time.
yeah, Broadford. Well, he said it in the chat. They say so that I feel like there's a he cast it.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Right. Okay, right. So yeah. Is you instantly cause an unlock door window to fly up more slam shut, except for in this case the door is locked, so it just rattles violently in the hinges,
And I
right?
cast it multiple times to make some harmless tremor or a rumbling sound.
You could, but remember it's last minute. But yeah, I'll say that you basically cast them both within each other, right? So like there's a rumbling sound and then the raka raka per minute.
Everything's shaking up.
Right.
Shake
then
up
the door-
the pit under the latrine.
the pit where and then the door flies open, right? So the door flies open and Tarek, you are the only person who had to make a constitution saving throw. You
Oh,
need to
man.
knock
Good
just
lord.
once.
Well,
what's this smell?
He does not.
okay, that's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tarek is
You
used to the
take
smell.
you
Yeah,
take
but that
1
could
point
use
of
poison, eh?
1 point of poison damage.
Well, I also have our resistance against poison.
They go run back
Yeah.
up to one.
Yes, we'll back up to 1 unfortunately, so
Tarek's used to the smell.
yes, this bear has come out. Roll initiative, everybody.
This
man.
man need to see a doctor. Hold up. What happened to the javelin? This man was ready to pelt.
Are we 10 for him to throw it, but everybody still had a roll initiative, that'll make a
They come-
difference.
Soon PM. Fuck is that? Oh,
Wow.
1d20 plus a 5 or 6? A 6. Oh no.
Plus 9 initiative from Gekek. Oh my.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think that killed the bear.
Not only did it not kill the bear, didn't even hit the bear.
What?
Wait, what was it? What was that roll to hit? 10?
Both of them is 10.
10? 10?
Yeah.
10.
Oh no, guys, I think the rack dead.
It did not hit the
Despawn.
bear. Oh yeah, I deleted by accident, sorry.
All right, I had to roll hit the bear too. Hold on.
Yeah, you also had to roll to hit the bear. You
Uh-huh.
get free attack, that's not a problem, but the issue is that you need to still hit the bear armor class. What kind of thing is this?
Yeah. I had
Yeah, that's
15.
life.
15.
15
I was
hit
here or
the
was
bear.
further back? I can't remember.
I think
It
it's
was
good.
somewhere right there.
I just drop it there for now. You can move yourself back to where
Yeah, I
was.
need control, whenever you're ready.
You have control, sir.
I am in control.
Durak flush greed. He has control.
Can she use +6 for his knife?
Does he
He threw
15 hit,
both
right?
15 hits here. Roll a damage.
Okay. And just so I understand what's going on here, this is my turn for this coming fight, or this
Yes.
happens. Okay.
This is your turn. This is your turn technically, right? So
Okay.
regardless, irrespective of what initiative order is, everybody here will get a go before the bear.
Okay, got
We are
it.
prize
So
on the bear.
now I need to just
Regardless
roll.
of what the bear rolls on initiative. What does the bear? What's the bear initiative modifier?
Is the bear surprised?
The bear is not surprised.
Okay.
How would the bear be surprised considering that all I rattle up the people and cage and thing?
True, and he bang up with Kenshi. So
A whole minute while I'm shaking up the
Yeah.
man.
So my first shot, the damage, just so you ran as more doing. So my hand crossbow does 1d8. The thing that I just do, Dread Busher is 1d8. The 1d4 is from Favorite Foe, and the 4 is my Dex mod. So
Whoops,
18
whoops,
points of
ignore that.
damage.
Ignore that.
What
Alright,
was
here we go again.
Kegek initiative?
I leaned on my mouse.
Adrian?
Oh, what?
15.
Yeah, 15 was my initiative, and 15 was my attack roll.
Cool.
And so this is
You
a
get
regular
him?
turn for me, so that means I get to just fire the regular amount of arrows I would do on the first turn, right?
Should do.
Okay.
Can you
That's one.
first shutters get an extra d4 if you go first?
You're right, actually. So I have to add an extra 1d4 to that.
Yeah.
You choose an element.
Yeah, the choose element.
And that's where
I
you
just-
damage I think it's come from.
The quiver of elemental initiative is if your first initiative order, I'm pretty sure you are, ain't?
He is first right
Unless
now.
the
I'm first right
bear
now.
roll more.
He only theoretically first right now from the point of view of he is one of many readied actions, right?
I'll play it however you're ruling it. So it's just 1d4
For the-
at the end
For
of
the
the day.
sake of where's the initiative?
15.
What was it?
15.
It's not very high.
Yeah. Where's everybody initiative actually? Can't even see that on the tracker and for Dora.
It couldn't send to the tracker because it didn't have a tracker.
Yeah,
so
Nah, you had to put
Yeah.
it in manually.
Manually put it in.
yeah, so well, mine sent there's 14. Flair's 9.
The only one that is still tag. 14-9. Can she roll an initiative?
That's 3 now, dog. But don't worry, soon. Don't worry.
What kind of initiative was?
You didn't roll
Should
it.
be a +3.
+3. 10.
You
Wow.
roll 10 3 times.
Well, look at that. You happen to be on top of the initiative order, so yeah.
Wonderful. So
You get your one.
this is a 1, so 19 damage on my very first arrow. But since this is literally just a turn for me, I get to
Mhm.
fire another arrow. I had
Another.
26 to hit, which hits. And now I need to modify my roll because now I don't have that 1d8. The second arrow does 12, and as the bonus action, I get to fire one more. 11 doesn't hit, so that's
12 plus 18.
19 plus 12, which
Plus
is 31.
12.
Yeah.
Right, okay, good. Right. The bear is transfixed by said arrows, falls to the ground, and as the bear falls to the ground, he is replaced, in fact, by a small, skinnish looking dude. It's like a random dude.
Wait,
He was
Guys.
fully morphed.
where's Horace?
You mean, where's Horace? He on top of the
Where's
horse?
Horace?
Yeah, he's on top of the horse,
He on
but we
top of
didn't,
a
we
horse.
didn't
Where's
really
the
consider him. We didn't-
He out of combat.
The hell he was supposed to fight?
What?
How he could fight? He's a sheep!
He's headbutted.
You have horns, guys. Come on, give him
Headbutting.
respect.
Oh god, somebody join the horse.
Thank you, whoever drew the horse.
What kind of horse is this?
This is the horse I drew.
If a horse look like that and show up by me, I'd be terrified.
The sheep.
That's the berserk horse.
Yeah, and
No!
Wait, Derek, there are man
No,
inside
that's
that horse.
one!
Derek, there are man inside that horse.
So
I don't know it. I'm scared.
I have
Riley's
a
the
question,
person,
though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What's 2 questions?
Go ahead, Adrian, you
Is
first.
the person who transformed to, is he harmed, or did we just like...
Oh, he's
remove-
dead. Oh, he dead.
Dead? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got kill him.
Well, good riddance. Sure.
Do we know if he was really a bad guy?
We
We
don't.
just ambush a man who was taking a shit.
We don't. Okay, go on with your question.
We look for
Dog.
Horace.
Yeah, could Juan potentially fit like a shredded Englishman inside of him?
I mean, that's a good question because he's spectral, right? But no, I don't think so.
Mind you, this is the only that's the only part in JoJo where I reach.
Yeah,
Right.
but I don't think so though. I really don't think so.
Alright. I think we overplan to kill her. Boris over here.
How's that Boris spelled like Borace?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah,
Boris.
Boris.
I think I like to get my javelins though.
Okay. Well, as you get your javelins, basically out from the side behind this, you hear a yelling and a yelping, and
Hey,
It's Grull. He back.
like I using Growl.
But
Sure,
Shame
that-
on you, right? Shame on you.
I need a half walk. I don't have a half walk, so instead it is
Look,
Growl.
one right here.
Copy me.
Nah, you are too cutesy for this.
Wait. You're trying to say grow ugly?
Well, yes, we established that already.
Oh, you could say that.
that's my drinking partner.
Oh my god, guys, are we surprised?
oh, we surprised.
Wait, were you there the entire time?
I did say I moved up to collect my javelins, but
He
did that
said he
happen
moved to collect
before?
the javelins. As he moved to collect the javelins, is when these fellas bust out onto the sea.
I guess they was in the other building.
Hmm.
I want the ranger and I'll roll out. Let me just roll out d6 to see who else could do this. Right. Get up, Broadford. Give a perception check.
Will do.
Trying to see if
The
we see them.
wolves are people.
No, you could see them.
Oh,
I mean,
remember?
those
if we
wolves-
figured out they was coming out.
The eyes of those wolves look mighty intelligent. A little too intelligent for wolves.
Knock out the wolves.
I don't speak. It's because them don't know what in the tree.
He's in the trees. Oh,
Unfortunate.
could I do something? In
Yeah.
retrospect,
Yeah. It
I like
depends on what
to
you're doing in retrospect.
Kenshi,
What?
to do psychic whispers.
Okay. Yeah. Let's assume that Kenshi has set up the mind meld and everybody
Okay, who in the mind meld?
everybody could be in the
No,
mind meld. I
what's
think.
the
You have to roll
limitation?
for that?
No, this is like
Yeah,
three.
You have to
It's like,
roll for
hours.
duration.
yeah,
Is duration what is a certain number of people, eh?
Lines.
yeah.
and
That's just the
lines
number of
and
people. It's
roll.
like 3 or something.
It's
Psych.
proficiency, I believe. Something like that. Not proficiency, the okay.
Well, I'm just pull it up. 1 minus proficiency. What?
What do you mean one
One
minus?
minus proficiency bonus? Who the fuck
Yeah.
you write that?
Negative.
Yo, Jared, are you seeing this shit?
You mean if I see it? Well, I'm fucking seeing this shit. The hell
Wow.
is
Oh,
this?
it's actually character sheet, so
Yeah,
nobody could
choose
see them.
one or more creatures. You can see up
I
to
assume it's
number of
1
creatures
plus.
equal to proficiency bonus. Then roll 1 psychic energy die. So you could do 3 men.
Oh, 1-2 proficiency bonus. Okay,
Not to
alright.
say Kenshi could do 3 men.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do. three men.
So who all you think most important in this party? Gagak certainly.
Well,
Yeah,
Gag
we
gotta
want
have it.
frontline.
This is
Yeah.
very important. Plus, he could link us to, well, tell us what Horace saying. I don't know. I don't know who else. Can she's usually
Link to
Link me.
Darek.
and yeah.
Yeah. Same order then. Gek, Darek, Blair. You all linked to Kenshi. In a 1-to-1.
Alright, can she's on networking switch once more? There you go.
and yeah, so
Which is
with,
most useful
with
as
that
an
connection,
to be fair.
with that connection, I just tell everyone like, yeah, these wolves just seem like regular wolves. They seem pretty smart, and that's a dire wolf, right? I believe that's a dire wolf.
Well, you know.
Well, would he know? He
Yes,
on that ranger grind set.
that ranger grind set. So yeah, you are pretty sure that's a direwolf.
Yeah. So I relay that back through Kenshi's switch, and it's like, yeah, they believe these are dire wolves.
So at the lack of well, technically there's
Did,
nobody's surprised, right? I just saying it. Nobody ain't no surprise, nothing here, right? We just rolling it like how the initiative order went. All they was pretty sure they would be around. They ain't get a jump on you, you ain't get a jump on them, right?
Right. Did Horace here tell us anything about the nature of true polymorph, or we just
He did not really tell you anything about the nature of true polymorph.
Okay, we didn't really think to ask about like what it really entails.
Yeah. Well, I guess you saw it just now. A man was a bear and then he died.
Ask him no.
Oh, you're asking him now.
Whatever. No. I don't think we have
That was-
time to
that was
ask
more
him
of a
now.
joke. That's more of a joke. Unless someone wants to use it as a turn, I don't know.
We don't speak anymore.
It's
Yeah,
just me,
it's only
just
you.
me. Never mind then.
Yeah.
We can do it
You
after
don't
the
speak
finish.
animal here. That's so raw.
Racism. It is him. Oh no, he just had a 18.
Technically, if we roll over to the top of the initiative order, it is Bugbear. Well, it's Bugbear. Yeah,
Does he walk?
roll is Orkman first, right? Orkman is very upset because he know all that from the get go, so he just going to run up and start blasting. Right? His speed is not nearly enough, so I guess he's just going to stand up and try to pelt people. Well, you have peltable, boy. You ain't have not one shit with a pelt tonight, so he just going to walk up to here and stop.
Nobody's stopping.
Oh, he's
You're
right.
roll for the man dog or what?
45, yeah, right, okay, look him there. Over there. Good job.
Anybody
love how he just
remember
run-
what can
What-
she dice sizes? For the
I'm
Scion
not telling you.
thing.
Is not the 4 he does roll for that?
He's upgraded at some point. I can't remember if he upgraded yet.
Dog. Which one is it?
I don't.
Psychic
he-
Blade? Psychic Blade is.
Psychic Blade is
While
pretty
While
nice. I
while
know
on
that's
the
his
weekend, that's
thing.
how technically is get tunes.
Yeah,
You're right.
We'll let you know
Tell
next
me, tell me what you want,
Ah.
Johnny, in the meantime.
while
While,
they
yeah.
twirling
Wait.
in the background.
So it roll back. So this is the first turn
Well,
again.
Technically, this is the start of the initiative order because I mean that encounter kind of faded and died, right? But
Okay.
we're using the one initiative and rolling through.
Okay, so this is again a first.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So that means, oh man, do I literally just like start firing? I think I just have to at the
Yes.
wolves.
So literally, I started blasting. Yes.
Yeah. Man, okay, that hits. I
It
believe.
hits.
Yeah, that hits. And I want
Hit
to
anybody.
Yeah, I need to adjust this. This is now that. Yeah, so a 12 on the first one damage, then I just keep firing as you do. A 26
Yes.
on the next one. I need to adjust this again. No longer that. It's this. Then 21 on this. On my very first turn. That probably misses.
15.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
And then as the bonus action, the crossbow master.
The
you get a
crossbow
that
master.
misses the word.
That misses. What is the total
Beak.
damage on this wolf?
21.
Ooh, there's a nat one.
21. Okay.
It indeed
cool.
was a nat one. That was a nat
It is
one.
indeed was a nat one. What
Yeah.
are we doing with this nat one?
Um,
Let's roll it. Natural one.
Yeah.
Heal. Yeah, give me D100.
roll 158.
Yeah.
58. Give me dexterity saving throw.
We'll do. What is that again? That is this.
Alright, guys. The duration lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
That's long enough.
That's out. Ooh, that is a 12. Your crossbow falls to the ground, which is in this case on the floor underneath the tree.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
crossbow though, but I mean still, yeah.
Okay.
Does the bolt fire before it fall or?
Yeah, but it will miss anyway.
Okay.
Nice.
Regardless, this wolf got shot with an arrow and is dead.
Okay.
The wolf is has been replaced with a small female humanoid figure. Kind of halfway
This
to
man just killing Wally.
Right.
Well,
Alric.
You know, I think these might all be unwilling people.
Wait,
I
guys. Do you think the wizard transformed somebody into this ugly
Hmm.
half orc?
I don't know the orc. Because you say the orc.
Yeah, the orc was there from before. So what I think is we kill him and we see if we can restrain these other wolves or something.
Everybody joking about this ugly half orc when the whole point is that this man is also a half orc.
Well, yeah,
Is he half orc?
it's Durak who said that. We have the
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
orc and the cooler half orc. Well,
Okay,
it's
what are you doing?
unfortunate, right? Because you know he looked like he doing a bad cosplay as Grull, and Derek takes that personally.
Number one King Girl fan.
Unfortunately, I don't have an emotional connection to girls, so this will not hold me back.
No, no, it incenses Derek. He's pissed. A bad cosplay.
How
Bite
dare
him,
you?
Darren, bite him.
Yeah, let me see what happens to him. That's not very good.
That's
It's not very good either, but it's okay.
Just
That
shout
hits.
Derek.
Warhammer hits.
Yeah, I got it do be 3 attacks.
Longsword, second longsword hits too.
So that's that. And this. Right, what does that look like? 7 plus 8, 15.
Yeah,
He do take 15 damage.
Who takes 15 damage? He or something like that. What can I say? Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Right. Next is the wolves. I was hoping that would happen. Right. Both wolves come up, so they basically come to just bite up Dalric.
Why can't she so distressed? He's screaming.
You should have saluted.
Bite. Oh, nice. Bite. Time
Man,
to-
roll on that 20 on the bite.
Tactics.
1 and 2. 15 and 16. Either those it?
Nope.
Nice.
Wow.
Derek skillfully dodges the bite.
Oh yeah, my class is 17 now. With the everythings.
It's been 17 since I got this chainmail.
Wow.
Yeah, them dog hopeless. They Broad fig.
Hello. Let me see. Okay, let me use this for real this time. I tell Dalric from out of the bush, out of the tree. Dalric hits, look out below as a guiding bolt comes flying towards that orc. And I,
Guiding bolt is not the same thing that that wipe out the literally was the fight ender in the last campaign.
It was.
It was 22 radiant. No.
Yeah, that's
It's
the,
actually 22 radiant damage. Yes.
both is to hit and damage.
Yeah.
That
Whoa.
is
Yeah.
coincidental.
Yes, it hits. Yes, it hits.
That's cool. No?
No, you roll 22 to hit and then the damage
And
also
then you
roll
and you
22.
roll damage.
22,
Yeah,
yeah.
also 22.
Yeah.
Dalric, look
Insane.
out!
Insane.
Well, I mean, you have a clear line of fire. You know?
What level is this that you're casting this at, by the way?
Level 1.
That's a level 1
What?
spell?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a level 1 spell. It is. Yeah.
Yo.
It's 46 damage.
Yeah.
He could cast it at level 2 if he wanted to and add a d6 on top of that if he really wanted to like spice things up.
That's so good.
How do I do that? Let me see. Ooh, I'll
It's alright.
try that next time.
King Groll is no more. A pile of ashes lies in his wake.
No,
Fake,
no.
fake Groll.
Ashes.
Fake Groll. Yeah, well, you,
Fake Groll.
Broadfig incinerate him.
Fake Groll goes up in smoke. This wolf turns to run away, and so does this one.
Yeah, let him get away. I feel bad.
They have been freed.
Party gets
It
away.
shouted from a tree and then a lightning bolt
No,
destroys
God.
this man.
All right. That's
Lucas had no idea what was happening.
quite effective.
We out of initiative or
No, you'll still move like if you move with initiative, basically.
We're gonna talk to Horus.
Talk. I'm gonna do a measurement there. Yeah,
Like
so
a
move
Luffy
here.
man.
This
What do you man leave behind? Away
Ashes.
stores.
Ashes.
The bushwhacker.
he left behind unfinished business.
Did he live behind the bushwhacker? Did he drop it?
Right?
What? Yeah, he left behind the bushwhacker.
Gods.
Very good.
One bushwhacker acquired.
Yeah.
It's going on my sheet just like that.
So the rocket
Alright.
put him in his component pouch with a bunch of dust.
Yes! How do you know?
Powdered walk.
I'm going to ask Horace if
Get out, get to translate.
he
Powdered
will
mongrel.
ask some outlawed, I guess. Are these all just regular people that have been turned into animals?
So it would seem.
Seem. Okay. And well, of course, I'm just conduiting back to you.
Yeah. Just skip that bit of DM telling you that and you telling us that, right? Yeah, cool. Do you think they were like you turned into animals against their will?
That I can't say. I'm not certain.
They were furries.
Okay.
Oh man, this is fucked up. I killed.
You know, I was supposed to inquire at the start of the session, right? If we had by any, well, I kind of scared to ask now, right? Before we had to go on another side quest to find this. If there was anybody selling nets anywhere in Neverwinter,
Nets, you say? Well,
we
think
tried to
you'll
buy
have to go
nets
to the
since
Blue Lake
Fandolin.
District. I think you'll have to go to the Blue Lake District for one of those.
Deficient.
I know nets lying around in Blue District, please.
Wow.
Alright. After that bit of retcon there, well, clearly I didn't buy a net. I was too busy looking for the supplies first.
You know what will have a net? The pirate Skyhold.
I mean, probably.
I look how we could have even asked Captain Coppertree if she had a fucking net.
You could have.
Literally trying to buy a net since session 3.
So why didn't you?
They didn't have a single net in Fandolin.
Alright, where are we supposed to enter from? Over here, so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems
Yeah.
like it.
Alright. Let's move.
Rough
As you go on.
move.
As you go up, I just assume that you keep the initiative, we'll keep rolling with that initiative moving forward, but you kind of go up to this platform and it looks pretty safe, it looks fine, it looks like there's no problem.
Right, where did he say the traps were?
So
What did he
from
say his name was?
He says there was a trap like
the hash
Yeah.
thing in slash up.
Here, so.
somewhere here.
Galvatron.
And over here, there's a thing. In
Yeah.
his quarters.
Maybe one
Did
here.
somebody
maybe-
move Kenshi? He's still in this thing house.
He on top.
Kenji do nothing yet except for something
The bossy
whispering psionically.
The bossy knee.
And he wants
Yeah.
in
Anybody?
Get a Robbie knee.
Well,
I cast detect magic.
good spell.
What do I see?
Was there range for detect magic?
Make your radius.
It is 30 feet.
Oh,
Where you are, nothing.
Nothing.
If you right click your guy, he could go down with token settings and he could set a aura for the man.
Don't worry, I got it for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, go set the color to see eyes don't hurt.
I will lead or
we could both be like walking together. So I like inspect for traps and you
Alright.
inspect for magic in general.
Lead away.
Well, it's
I
we,
follow
we,
if I
we
do.
go freely, right? Or we still like
Yeah, go for it.
We can move freely what
Okay.
we following the
Into
initiative
up
order.
to basically this area here, right?
Yeah,
like
so
you can
yeah.
see that it's pretty you walk up cautiously, I guess effectively to here, right? And what looks like a bomb went off, basically, right? Like it's very messy. There's stuff strewn all over the place. The glyphs that are on the floor over here are kind of grubby, poorly written. The ink pots on the ground. It's just generally not well kept, right? From way back, like behind this door.
He lived
or
like this.
Yeah.
behind this door, almost you hear like a kind of a voice that is thin but indignant at the same time. He sort of shouts, "Who is there?
Housekeeping! You clearly need it!
Wow. That's good. That's good.
Have you brought back my sheep then?"
I think we should let him speak for himself.
The sheep knows who he is. He can speak for himself.
Now,
Start
listen here.
growling loudly.
And listen well. I am a powerful wizard, and I'll have you know that if you do not return my sheep to me at once, I'll have you all incinerated. Where you all are right now is like an open top area, right? So there's like, bush,
Okay.
bush. But yeah,
It's just a little platform then.
it's like a platform surrounded by shrubs. Up here is closed, but where you stand right now is open.
Is it wet shrubbery?
He got some windows he could probably see us from.
It is not
Probably have
wet
some windows over
shrubbery.
here.
I mean, it looks like it's alive, but it's not necessarily like, I wouldn't say wet shrubbery, but
Can she go pelt the man? You peek out the window.
Okay,
How we responded to this man? We threatened him. We just being like, we don't care. We're coming in.
You could brute force it. But he shouldn't have any high level spells according to Forrest.
An answer he is.
Well, that was 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
2 years ago. We don't know.
He does. Well, he sounded like he was kind of scared. He think
Yeah,
my rise
he
tone
is.
too.
Hmm,
Well, clearly it
Okay,
smells
now-
like bitch in here, so.
Yeah.
Go for it.
he kind of again he sort of like he didn't get a
Look!
response.
Is this?
So
Is
he
this?
starts again.
Sorry.
He's like, no, it's okay. What?
I was gonna yell at him. I was gonna literally interrupt
Yell
him,
at
right?
him, yell at him, yell at him.
Yeah. Is this sheep your master?
Listen here, don't be impertinent. I am the one and powerful wizard in this place. I serve no master, certainly not a pompous one like that. In any case,
Pompous. So he is your master. Well,
I
was.
serve
Was.
no man.
It doesn't matter.
What have you done to my people?
The question is, what have you done to your people?
I am a wizard. I control the fabric of very reality itself, and I can do what I must and what I choose and
hell?
what I please.
Fuck are you?
My name is Liko.
Okay.
I came to Indigo Academy in the campus.
What the fuck is this big ass nigga on the
Wait,
right?
I'm with you.
What's up? Pikachu, baby.
Rickard!
Rickard.
Rickard.
Pretty cool. I'm not even watching myself, so if you want to go check this out, check it out. It looks pretty dope.
You okay?
Mom been around since
Huh.
I always
God, I've been taken over by a TikTok spirit.
Rickard, you okay, look?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the audio is bleeding through.
No answer. No answer.
Oh.
No subtext, no explanation.
Someone told me to check and see if it's been banned in the Caribbean.
Oh Lord. Anyway,
Durak
see-
says that, I've taken shit more magical than you. Come out or I'll come in there and kill you. Myself.
magical what? Hey, hey, listen. You will feel my true wrath and power. You don't want to feel that.
Okay.
Who want to go first? Me or Durak?
I am a fast boy, but you can
Who
go ahead.
walking through here?
I don't know.
Right. So I have a sack, right?
I too have a
Um,
sack.
Hey, yo.
It could be. I
No need to
I
share
put my backpack, right? I am wearing a backpack. I'm gonna put my backpack into the sack. Just like cover it over, right? Can I do this without him seeing?
You don't know.
Right. What should I roll something for that? I'll sleight of
Well,
hand there.
Oh, what you're trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do first.
I want. Okay. I am going to tell him eventually that. All right. The sheep is in the sack.
Oh,
Right.
Right.
Oh.
That's what we're doing.
Mhm.
So I want to stuff my backpack into the sack so that it seems full. I don't know if anybody else had anything else, but that's the best thing I could think to do right now.
A big rock in it and throw it at him.
Run that dig on reference.
Oh,
Oh, how well it is your room over there
Overway.
with the big green
Pretty well
circles
lit.
spawning.
Pretty well
All right, Gagak should not really push up.
Yeah. Anyway, so could I do this?
Yeah, you could try. You could absolutely try. Yeah, do so.
Right. What do I roll for it?
Don't roll
Deception.
anything. Just tell me what you're doing
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the
as you do it.
put the stuff into the. I get to roll with advantage on that, right? So that's a 20. I put my backpack into this, and I yell to him afterwards. Like I hoist the sack up and I shake it around, to make it look like something is crashing around inside a bit. My backpack, just for context, has my hand axe, like 4 hand axes in it, a lantern, and a good berry apparently.
An expired one.
Yeah. So
It's
I
a
had to
bad
say,
berry.
look. We've got the sheep here. We'd like to discuss this amicably.
Put the sheep down, and I won't destroy you.
Are you going to come out and talk like a man, or are you going to hide in the tower?
Wizards have no need to talk to their lessers. Now simply put the sheep down, release it, let me see it, and then leave, and we will have no further quarrel. Otherwise, I'll be forced to use extraordinary measures.
I'll bring the sheep up to you, shall I?
No, put down.
Okay.
Anybody else?
I psychically gonna tell everybody to just move back from me regardless, so that in case he happens to know fireball, we don't get like roasted.
I'm going to tank it, bro. Don't worry.
Anybody have a
Okay.
illusion spell?
Could Kenshi
I
move
don't
away?
think so.
Could anybody cast minor illusion?
Yeah. Not me.
I could pretend to be a sheep.
Out of curiosity, right? I know you say tell him move away from me, right? But you know what the spell radius of fireball is, right?
A lot.
Oh yeah, it's 30 feet.
It's 20 feet. It's 20 feet in a radius. So
Yeah, so I would hope everybody else would know how to move, given that we got blasted by a flaming skull. But I can't tell people what to do. Just move back. And I put and I also would tell Kenshi to relay to those people who could hear. Get ready to rush.
I would like Gak to see if he can figure out where this guy talking from.
How do you tell?
Okay. I
it
didn't
sounds
realize
like
I
it's coming
could.
from this side. I can just tell based off your passive and stuff.
Well, he said he was somewhere here
Yeah,
in this
figured
general area. Plus, he has to be able to see us in some way, unless he could scry. But well, that's my
Pretty
idea,
up
man.
there.
Yeah. Be talking
I'm
through some
climbing
kind
up.
of device.
Yeah, he could be. Anyway, but yeah.
All right, chat.
So nobody could cast any type of illusion spell.
Oh, wizard is not here.
That's a Tarek skill. Brilliant. Oh god. I
What's the science behind this?
empty the I put the sack on the ground. I just put it on the ground.
Right. You back away from it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna back away to which direction should I go? Like, well, just here. Could can she just get
Good,
away from me?
Good.
Can
And
she-
and nobody no somebody will catch you there. Okay, good. Now let me see the sheep. Prod it.
I what's supposed to product with?
He could use thaumaturgy to make it ruffle around on its own.
Yes, he could. He could make it make a sound. He could literally cause it a bar. It's in the spell description he sent.
Yeah, good.
Big, you wanna
You
try
can't
that?
make it go back.
Is he okay?
Record.
You paying attention?
Eu cara fui velocidade
Right.
dele.
No.
You
I think
bro-
that's what Shamato was cutting in and out of it too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was on before.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We
What
wanted to use thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy, yeah.
To make the sack go bar.
Okay.
Alright, assuming that your thaumaturgy top over there, the wizard in inverted commas appears to be getting even more antsy in the back. No, you don't understand. I need to see the sheep. I need to see the specific sheep, my sheep that was returned to me.
Man by a fucking
And if I don't
window.
see that sheep soon, there are going to be consequences, very dire consequences.
When I open this sack,
You're just running off.
yeah, everybody just dash, just
Look to Ogre direction
exactly.
as he hold on, I have to like draw. Wait a minute, I need to think. Aha, yeah, I could. How's me to stay? Oh well. So I would like to do a dash and go up there. Oh
Absolutely.
well,
We
I
can
guess
go-
over here for now. In the darkness.
Whoa.
There's
Right.
one door.
Actually, I'll try and like see where the guy is, and then I'll dash towards him if I could, but like where?
Alright, I'm gonna go back by the shop sack. And I'm gonna whip it off and attempt to I'm just gonna grab it up and attempt to run up.
Everybody go down, try to run up, right?
I believe that was that door, right? So
It is a door, yeah. Yeah, so let me move back here a little bit so everybody can get a proper thing. Right, so they basically rush up, yeah?
Yes.
Right?
I like to rush ahead of my
Nuggets.
party, so if there's any
Yeah.
traps, I trigger it first.
Right, okay, give me
And take the
a deck save again there. Durak.
Do I see where this is coming from?
You step on something on the ground and you feel the no. The air on you gets cold suddenly.
Okay.
Can I do a perception to see if I would see?
No.
Can I help him? Can I help-
Also no, you cannot mad dash up.
I didn't check my corners, guys.
Oh no.
You take 3 points of frost damage, sorry.
Oh, no.
he's brutalized. He's gonna die, everybody. He's gonna die, he's gonna die.
The trap works terribly, right? So Durak runs in first, then Gekek, then was he running order here? I just want to see what it is.
Trenchy, then me, then we Dal. We're going by turn for now.
It's not necessarily as I like to line up, I only want to line up and we go run it. So
Bye,
I
girl.
mean, fun to do that then. Well, trailer and behind them, I guess, if you run first.
ready or
Well, I'm
left.
gonna be like here, because that's the extent to where I could dash.
Okay. As everybody runs up the steps, instead of, the door swinging open or a crash bang or explosion or whatever, what you hear is a yelp, you hear the slam of a door, and you hear footsteps very rapidly disappearing.
Probably going here. Well, he seems very scared.
Don't you want your sheep?
Then you hear a crash.
Okay. Oh my god.
Except he is riding. I need to draw this, right? Because we can't necessarily.
The
Oh lord.
fuck is that?
He's
That's
grabbing a
the
box.
Table.
We're in a ping pong table.
This is
Yeah,
his
bed.
bed,
Is it a bed?
right?
Wow.
He's instead of just
Classification.
riding his bed, the
Riding
bed
his
has the head of a dragon upon it.
What?
Hmm.
What is this?
Wow. This is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
It's
I
It's a
believe
bed.
this is my
You try
best
drawing
section.
that dragon.
it's a bed dragon.
What the
Right.
fuck is up?
It's like a bad dragon but with a different
Oh,
foil.
God.
Yeah, basically, right. And he is out. He is in the air with this dragon, right? Lily the sheepero.
I know. He could see the sheep.
It's on the horse. The horse.
She
Yeah.
is on the horse, and the horse is kind of linked to Flare. So what you're going to do? Because
Could we? Well, I could have taught you what to tell the horse to hide behind this tree.
Okay, the horse is hidden behind the tree. Consider the horse as hidden
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
tree. But he is
yeah.
riding a bed that is also a dragon.
The horse
That's
could
okay.
fight it.
That's okay. We could just kill him.
If the sovereign was here, the sovereign would have told you that he used true polymorph on his bed because it's the only thing that he had to cast it on.
Well, we could have assumed that from
Yeah.
the description of this Horus.
Right.
Well, he's a sheep. He's Horus, and we could call him Finith here when he turned.
What So what was the plan?
Wait, these guys still here?
I guess.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kenshi was
but
planning
they
to
goes in the
snipe.
back, and Kenshi was in the back to snipe, right?
Can't
Alright.
shoot by the
At the bottom of
wall.
the step.
That's okay. He could still snipe.
Oh, this is amazing.
You were all initiative for this man?
I am.
Who tell you I didn't already roll it?
I did.
Is it me next?
Well, let's slaughter him.
Um, He's last in the order just because he technically did his action already.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay, got it. So my turn. This is not the first turn, right? Just or is this
No.
considered the first
But
turn?
you're in walls now, technically. The way everybody ran up over here, this is walls. I mean, this is window, but the window's shut.
Is this an open kind of like?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you come out over here, it's a gantry.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Or should I? Because then I'll be blocking people. I will actually just
Why we all don't get inside?
inside. Okay.
You know, he riding a big dragon shit, right? Even though it's like a bed
Okay.
that have a dragon head like stapled on.
Mm-hmm.
Why we just all just hide inside here?
You run away.
Is he going to run away though?
He might take the. Well, actually, he don't know. What
We'll
the sheep is.
keep it like a
He might
bus
fight.
lad, so.
He might
Probably.
find the sheep.
He might
Sure, he might find the
also.
sheep. All right. I mean, you could attempt to kill him. Yeah, if you'd like.
These windows right here are they able? To shut out
The
on-
closed.
They close.
Okay, well, if I do go on this kind of like a bridge, will I be blocking anyone?
No, I mean, I think the bridge wide enough for them to pass.
Okay. Because okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just to save time. That's what I'm gonna do. Go on the bridge. I'm gonna machine gun mode. Let's go. Hopefully they hit. Okay, yeah, okay, not great so far. But I'm aiming at this.
Hey,
thing.
man, for by the way, him or
Him.
the bed?
Him.
Okay. Yeah.
I assume
He do be a wizard.
12 hits.
12 hits.
He's a wizard.
Okay, got it. This is this damage. 9 damage on him. I get to fire this. That's a crit.
Yes.
So that's his max damage, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's
Well, it's
Plus
plus
whatever you roll plus
plus
max
dice.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's just
Plus max damage.
well, 1d8 for the damage, and then +4 +4, so +8 to that, so that's 13. So it's actually just
Was it well it'll be normally you would roll what? 1d8 plus
+4.
1d8
4.
plus 1d4 plus 4.
Was it 1d4 4?
That's favored foe. That's favored.
Right, okay. So you're rolling your 1d4 still,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you're +4 to that, and then you just add an 8 on top of everything.
Okay. So then that
7 and 4 is
is
9 and 4 is 13 and 8 is 20 or
21.
Favorite foe is every attack or once a turn type of thing.
Favored foe is every attack.
Nice.
And so that's 22 damage. So direct conquer that is 22. Then my final arrow hits, and I do.
I feel you dead in.
It's a lot of damage. It's 14 plus 22 plus 9. So
Okay.
20.
He's still alive, but basically, so he swung. Picture it, he swings out of the window, crashes out the window with this bear and dragon business, right? Kind of banking heavily towards this. I don't know if the perspective here shows him banking back towards you, right? That's the intention of the perspective here, right? He's gripping onto the bed with both hands. An arrow strikes him in his shoulder, and he lets go there. He's just holding on with like one arm right now, basically, as the bed continues to circle. Halric.
Good would Chin like for his horse to have initiative?
Yes, your horse can have initiative if you like.
Wait, that's the same turn as me.
Yeah,
You just
you
go
can-
after me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright.
It's a normal horse, though, so it's not like you could cyclically. Can you psychically connect to your horse?
Yes, you could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it linked to my.
Didn't we just say the horse like spectral or all kind of shit?
Just because it's spectral don't mean that it's psychically linked.
It is a magically linked horse. It's smarter than the average horse. It could communicate. Yeah.
I'm dropping on
Fine steed. Unusually intelligent, strong, loyal.
Mm-hmm.
I plan
Yeah,
this
once
out.
within 1 mile. Once within 1 mile. No, there's
December.
not limited. Yeah, once within 1 mile, you can communicate telepathically.
Horse could trample it to death. It's time.
Can
Well,
I
knock him off the
group
bed.
this? Can I advance? Can I group this as one big ruin? Ha ha ha.
Tell fuck you, but it's acceptable.
a
Leave
piece.
the headboard behind.
Yeah, peaceful of.
Yeah. Right.
That's
okay,
canon.
good. He's slowly banking, but yeah. Right. Yeah, Dalric, what are you doing?
Well, what is Dalric going to do, boy?
Derek could walk here and pelt an axe. Pelt your hammer.
He's not tall.
He's Derek, he's better than Thor.
Bro.
Go Derek, go Derek, go.
Go, Dalric.
Go Derek, go.
It's Sullivan shouting out from the air. Is he giving me guidance?
Bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna use the longbow to attempt to hit him.
Mhm.
That's a 14.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead.
Oh god, it does 9 points of damage. I am trying to shoot him in the hand or arm though. Just to get him to like let go
Which
of the
arm, though?
reins. What the one he's holding on with, because he says he's holding on with one arm.
It hits, but he's not there yet, and he's kind of pinned to the headboard at this point. Every time I'm
He was in holding like a reins or something, he said? Is
Huh?
it?
No. He's holding on to, he was holding on to like either side of the bed frame, basically, right?
Oh, I did, yes.
Yeah, and then like what he did, get shoot one arm so bad that he can't really hold on very well right now. So now he just kind of gripping with one hand, but an arrow is pinning him to the headboard. I think you can shoot him again. You only have one shot?
No, I have 2.
Okay.
I'd
Gun
like
him
to
down.
yell at him to like let go. Or like surrender. And we let you live.
He's not having any of that.
Oh, he's very, very adamant.
What
Oh
a,
no, he's retarded.
what a knob. I don't know what I'd roll for. Yeah. I aiming for his
Five.
ass.
Man will be like,
Hey, fuck yeah, we had to
He's
recalibrate
a
myself.
big
Yeah,
shot.
no chance.
Shoot him now with some radiant damage.
Yeah, broad fake. Gun him down.
Let me see. Can I gun him down with radiant damage? I think I could. Let me see. Yeah. Sacred Flame. Hiya. Take damage.
You can death save.
13 dex save. Huh.
Hmm.
I don't think it matter what this man roll at this point, yeah, but let me roll it just for so. He does make the save. Is it half damage?
Probably. Like,
Yes.
It's half damage. He looks very, very, very unwell.
Yeah.
Come on, Durak.
well, can
You could
she?
finish before you could finish
Neither
it
takes no
before,
benefit from half cover or three quarter
roll
through the
over.
window. Okay.
Could I just like crash through the window?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there's not half damage.
He make the save.
No, it must succeed or take damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
well, subtract his damage then.
Oh.
I guess he's slightly
So
healthy.
actually must succeed or take four.
He's ever
For
so
me, it's saying
slightly
you must
healthier.
succeed or take 1d8 damage.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way down.
Is this an
Okay.
obstacle? This window?
Well, it would be, yes, it's a window.
That cool.
Wait, for my second action, I want to cast darkness on him.
You're the cast
Um,
darkness on him.
Yeah.
Is darkness a bonus action or
Yeah, it was
Wow.
the cast.
the action?
I have 2 actions per turn. I can cast that spell and then cast darkness.
No.
No, because it's a spell. Yeah,
Also,
it-
for the spell
Also,
cast,
casting darkness on people is a bad idea.
Okay, fair.
wait, why?
I don't know.
Well, I guess almost everybody could see him still.
You
I
know
guess
who would be
so.
fine in
Oh, is
that?
it because he'll be just like a big area of darkness then? I mean, alright, Kenshi could pelt him with a beat of force.
Oh god.
Yes, Kenshi could attempt to pelt him with a beat of force.
That would be funny.
That'd be a waste.
But just because you have dark vision, that doesn't mean you could see through darkness.
Yeah, you can't see through the
Literally
darkness.
can't see through that. So
I peep in the spell thing from Ricardo sheet there.
this is literally a point in a Puffin Forest video where they cast darkness on a dragon and then nobody could have seen the dragon to hit it.
Wow.
That's okay, just gotta aim in the general direction. It's a dragon! How could you not hit it?
Oh well. So yeah.
That's true.
If I wanted to crash through the window,
That's true.
You could
What's the
attempt
word?
to crash through the window and make a flying tackle of this man off of his bed. Yes, you
Yeah.
can attempt to do so.
Bro,
do
Well,
my
That's a huge leap.
but it's a big leap though. How,
Doing
which-
that.
which-
It is- I say you could attempt it. I didn't say it was necessarily like. it
how,
was
how
the
far
end.
this man could leap?
Well,
Pretty-
was it
pretty
was your
far,
strength
actually.
to rock?
Something like 16.
You got that 17 strength too?
Right, and with your
Some
with your,
kinda-
with your dash, you could dash 60 feet.
Yeah.
Me, I could dash 80.
I'll let it be and say that you could
You
dash
dash
up to
80.
the window.
Yeah.
If he could dash 80, then he could jump up to the window, dive out of the dive out of this thing and land.
She-
Okay, she reach in time to see what the fuck happening here.
We're dealing with
People
bad
now leave when
dragon
I now
attention.
get my lunch. Lunch heating
Oh,
up in the
wow.
microwave.
Hey. Welcome on.
Big group.
I go
Watch-
just join and watch the
Throw a
board
cyclic blade
when I
now.
reach home.
You play next. You play.
Well, they want me to. What rolls I'm making, right? Any rolls or
Yes. You think give me it basically if you're doing this will all come down to like a very very hard acrobatics / athletics.
I think I'd like to favor my athletics at the moment.
You are rolling to run up to the window, jump out the window, jump 40
Or
feet
through the
in the air,
window.
and tackle a man off of a flying bed.
Make the jump, and yeah, simple as.
Go Durak, go Durak, go! Go Durak, go Durak.
And we're swinging, we're swinging.
Go to rock. Go.
My athletics at
Use-
the moment.
Use the
is a
psychic link so we all just. That's all we hearing.
Flair slap his ass.
Um,
And then he cast guidance.
Change your form of orc, release the might from Fleshimire, boil the blood and heart for fire, go on, form of orc,
Not
rise,
time to
dragon.
talk while I not talk.
Yeah, I'll get like a mouthful of window fragment, but like, you know,
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, he rage.
I want that tail. And I'll actually I should probably like do this before I do anything else.
Should probably make the roll before, yeah.
Let's say that
Uh,
plus that 6. I don't think I'm making it through.
It is not. No, you do not. You do
You're
not
fine.
make it to make
Nice.
this rule.
He
It's
got
a 7.
17.
It's
How
17.
far do I
17.
get?
Huh?
How far do I get?
You make about 20 feet out of the window, but more to the point, that platform is the largest platform is it's only 20 feet off the ground, so that's not bad.
You getting peeled a little bit. Sunglass.
You only fall what is that about 20 feet you're falling?
I guess.
That's kind of like nothing.
I think it's basically nothing, yeah. The fall damage is
He do a good roll there. So
Make
yeah.
the thing about jiggy. Go wiggy.
I forget what he.
So they
the
say
thing for
it's 1d6 every 10 feet.
I
But-
believe so.
I don't think that makes sense for the first 10 feet. So just roll 1d6.
That's fair.
Sub bludgeoning, right?
Is bludgeoning, yeah. Perfect.
Supposed to take half that.
Yeah. Well,
Where's
take your
that
1
one?
damage. You just got a minor bruise. Alright, Kenshi. I know you're not actually here, so alright, Durak, play for Kenshi.
Durakshi.
Durak.
I believe that Kenshi would do something.
I also believe that Kenshi would do
Called,
something.
A wand of magic missile.
yeah, miss.
Yes.
Can't you gonna be like, oh, you feel
Can't
use
you,
that wizard?
Come back, and that is it. The one burnout.
The one recharge something, right? To have the
Yes,
Yeah,
it did. Yeah, because we
Did
sleep.
recharge. I don't know how much charges it have, but I think it have at least 5.
A handful.
one usually
So
has
calculate from that.
5 at most.
Yeah.
A handful.
Right? So you could use 4.
Alright, Kenshi. You come back?
No, not yet. Hold on.
Use 4 on them charges
keep
and
playing, keep
blast
playing.
him.
Try leave this to Kenshi. I think that's the fair thing, you know, guys.
You don't.
This has been amazing.
Hit him with
This is
the.
incredible.
Damn.
I'm a wizard, Larry.
Alright, well, so be it. So, magic missile. Spell higher level. Add 1 more.
You're gonna use 4. You're gonna use 40 charges. So that's
Just
like
go roll all ones, because that could be real embarrassing.
I have a I have it in my
I'll
inventory.
use 3 charges, so that'll be total of 5. 3 is 5. Right.
This is amazing.
It's real ones, dog.
Wow.
Each
What
of
else
those
is that
starts
thing
with
about?
a 1d4 plus 1 damage to the target.
How much damage he take before? 58?
Yeah.
9 plus 5.
Alright.
14.
So this-
Wait, how's 14?
Because each dot is do
Each dot
1d4
is
plus
plus one.
1.
Oh, okay.
So basically how this works is so he came out from his bedroom window, right? He started to bank very steeply towards the party at hand. He gets shot twice, 3 times, then a 4th time. Then a madman orc jump out through a window at him, which he flinched at. And him in flinching at it, he didn't see the cascade of magic missiles fly towards him. He gets pummeled by magic missiles, flies, charred and scorched off of the bed onto the ground. Very dead. Like super dead. The bed keeps going,
Oh no.
like like the dragon that it is. Mid-air transforms back into a regular old, like,
What's your trajectory? Weird landing.
breaks into like 3 or 4 different pieces,
Come at me, bed.
and it just kind of falls into the river.
My God.
He's just used there.
I feel like this
We
is
all
the
finished
usual
the
level of
party.
like party carnage.
Are we still in initiative order?
No, we are not out of initiative. We are out of initiative order.
Right, what happened to
I
those?
run up to him and I smack him with my tail twice.
He just dead on the ground. He just beating a corpse.
Yeah.
That's for Horace.
Yeah,
Right.
look for the wand.
Yeah. Well, we need Horace. Horace, he's the one who could identify it.
The horse brings horse.
The horse could gallop 120 feet. Well, he out of initiative, but like, yeah. That horse could really reach my only way, goddamn.
Chris and I whiffed.
Did you whip or did Kenji whip?
I whiffed on behalf of Kenshi.
I mean, technically speaking, you still kill the man, right? So
Wait, alright, oh,
so unless someone the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we summoned the horse.
Yeah.
Juan, come here.
Oh no!
His head! What is head, man?
He also fell apart. The steed also fell apart. No.
Is the eternal sheep.
Eternal sleep, eternal sheep. That's the name of this adventure. This side quest,
What loot the man
eternal
have?
sheep.
That's a good question. What loot does the man have? Let's see. Yeah, he has just what looks like a wand in his back pocket.
Take that one.
I got a one.
Take that shit. Is the frost trap still active?
Mm-mm. That was like
Okay.
a one and done.
I thanked it for you.
Listen. Good job, Durak.
Oh, yeah, let me
Boss
know.
open this door.
Yeah, all open.
Yeah, all wait until we fix the one first.
Well, we need to find out where this one, when this man threw this
Well,
wand.
I asked
Unless
Horace
that's it
if
in his
this is
back
the
pocket.
one.
In his back pocket.
That's what you say, back pocket.
Yeah.
Horace,
In his rose pocket.
I have a gift.
Ah,
Right. I need to
Bah.
be nearby. Yes. Yes. I'm here. And I relay the message to Finitha.
yeah, that. I want you, Durak, and Kek to give me a Arcana check.
Oh man. Okay. Not the best. Let's go. 7.
7.
Hey.
Wow.
It's a 1.
This one seems to be damaged somehow. Like it's a big obvious crack in the middle.
I didn't slap the one. It wasn't me.
Yeah, basically, it is this one that's damaged. There's it's problem. It's a problem. It's a big problem.
Well, this man
Finitha
bed
looks at it,
disappeared there, so
and he was like, "This idiot has
Laugh at
broken
it.
the wand." And he looks at it. He's like, "This wand has clearly been broken and used in a kind of broken state for quite some time now."
what he was doing with it?
Transfusing everything, I guess.
Hey, yo.
Bad dragon.
Bad dragon.
Nonetheless, he's in a bit of a bind right now, right? He could attempt to unpolymorph himself, but it'll be more difficult. He is willing to take the risk anyway and let one of you all attempt to cast True Polymorph using the wand to cast himself back into a normal state.
Who is the smartest member of the party?
Definitely. not me.
Rick, you are where?
Where my token is.
Okay.
You get
Derek Reed himself.
Pay no attention to me just coloring over where the man bed was with the color of the mat.
Where Dalric goes in over there, basically he finds like a set of where there's like a mat, I guess, kind of thing. They're about, I'm sending you the Discord chat because I don't have it properly, right? There are about 3 or 4 of these,
Holy frick.
Oh lord.
Lord.
but their eyes not open. They're very dead. Right.
No. The failed
Oh my.
transmutations.
Damn.
Family.
Taurus and Loris and Doris.
That's some maiden abyss shit.
We're on that Full Metal Alchemist
True.
crime set.
It's true.
Oh, where are they? Just like here on the floor hunting?
You're standing in them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
God.
just kind of scattered, but yeah, standing in one right now. He didn't realize because the light was so dim when he came in. If you basically if you've taken him, the sheep has come up and investigated and come back to
Bye.
tell you that you mean Baha. That is the body or the remnants of a gibbering mouther. Gibbering mouther. And it appears
Gibbering.
that the wand is quite broken, in fact. That
Oh, wow.
seems to be what it will produce sometimes at random.
Oh boy.
Nonetheless, he would like for you to still attempt to polymorph him if you all are willing to try so, because he is fed up of being a sheep and he
Wow.
cannot stand it anymore.
Good
Uh,
fucking sir. Do you
that's-
have any wizard friends who could perhaps
Yeah.
share-
Are there any other wizards? Anybody who could cast reverse true polymorph, or perhaps we could
Fix the
repair the wand.
He is very desperate. You gotta give him a persuasion and convince him that is not a good idea.
Alright, somebody hit up Kenshi with her guidance.
Go on, take it.
Big slap his bottom.
We could just.
I think you should have to slap a particular body part to do a particular skill.
Yeah, persuasion is the ass.
Yeah.
I slap his bottom and then I give him guidance.
Nice.
What kind
Nice.
of
And then,
persuasions?
and then I give him guidance.
Persuasion for him is a
And
plus
she, you
7.
dog, you. Go for it.
Persuasion for me is
A whopping
plus 7.
Wow.
Pretty
nice.
good. It's pretty good.
Nice.
It's a 15.
Oh.
What?
What?
No.
Oh, no, mine's have the one before. Alright, take yours.
And 18 plus 18 persuaded.
Very, very well, but I don't know how much longer I can live like this. The taste of wood. Ugh.
Oh, this poor guy.
Perhaps I may rely leaning on you once more. You may need to help me seek out someone else. Someone who can help with this. I am still trapped as a sheep after all.
This is the part where Larry gonna guest star for episode.
That'd be funny. I'll just refrain and be like, yeah, I think this is the right thing to do. None of us feel confident that we could wield this wand properly.
We don't want you to end up like this.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
point at the
like-
shoe.
Daddy head and Tarek is literally like trying to carefully peel off this residue of his shoe from stepping into
The gibbering mouth.
the gibbering motor.
If I knew everything that was going on now, I'd take a try him. Kinda wild with it.
It's true.
I have mastered one wand. What's the next one?
Bro,
Cup 1.
Kenshi
What
could have
a mess.
not broken once.
Does he respond to that at all? Or is he just kind of like dejectedly agreeing?
Look
being
at
like,
he clops sadly around his home.
Don't forget, I still have 2 wolf people in the bush.
yeah. I guess we can ask them like, what do we do about them? And just like point to the wolves.
The
Well, go and
general
talk to them,
direction.
not Kenshi. So not
Pointing the
Kenshi,
general
get
direction of the wolves. As soon as once I am recovered, I'll do what I can. But I can't do anything like this. He
Oh no.
very frustratedly
Oh,
headbutts a railing or something. He's,
Do you have any ideas where we could look further to? Or should we focus on trying to repair the wand, or should we find another wizard? Or perhaps both?
I think both might be best. The cities, the big cities,
Cheap in the big
that's where the
city.
magic are. He'll have to go to Luskan or even Waterdeep to find a mage of sufficient skill to restore myself.
Down this side, we're getting very detailed. Boy, we had to go
Yeah.
lots. Huh.
I mean, technically, I know how to do it now.
How do I keep him as a sheep?
It might be best if we take him back to
The Hall of Justice.
yeah, literally, and like inform Silda as to what's going on, because
Lamb of God.
of course.
Wait, guys. Forge of spells. Can the Forge of spells repair, like, legendary items or stuff like that?
I don't think any of us qualify to use the Forger's spells.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we still need
I'm
somebody.
a smith, not a magical one.
Okay.
You literally need to have a wizard involved in this business.
You need materials for that too.
Yeah, we wouldn't even know what we'd need, like, to repair the wand itself. And he's a
I'm
sheep, so
interested
he
in
kind
the
of.
idea of magic items for Durak.
I think everybody's interested in the idea of magic items, but
Buy a horse.
Nice.
I get a horse token, nah?
Why?
That's a display.
Listen,
Because, well, you keep
Play
on
one
playing
abuse it.
apart this shit and, like, it looking horrific as hell every 10 seconds.
That's amazing.
I fixed it.
It's amazing.
dude, there's the nature of it, because it's spectral, It's like
Yeah,
not
that's
after damage,
spectral
it's so fast.
I hate you.
Amazing.
Ha!
Well, how would Finita, like, survive, by the way? It's like,
You're right. No, that's the idea. We're gonna take him to Silda,
okay.
right, and let Silda take care of him, because he's clearly a bit of a well-known figure, much like the lighthouse keeper and the lighthouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Finita says he helped restore the Chasm district. It was.
Chasm.
But
So-
he did say he wanted to keep this on the down low.
Well, perhaps it's time we brought it on the up and up. But then again, well, our activities are down low activities, as with Silda. Like the Lord's Alliance might know, but perhaps it's best that they do know that this has occurred.
And that's up to him.
True.
Gak, ask him.
I'm just conduiting. So it's like, what would you prefer, Finita? Would you like to go back to the Lord's Alliance, or do you want to stay undercover here somehow?
Perhaps he thinks he looks pensive as a sheep can look. Perhaps it is best if I do indeed come back. The more I see of this place, the more I hear of Nook, the more I think that perhaps I may have had a part to play in his downfall. Maybe being a sheep for a little bit is my own bit of recompense here. Perhaps I'll learn a bit.
Don't be too hard on yourself. But yes, let's for sure get you somewhere nice to stay, and you can definitely relax knowing you'll be in better care and eating much better food.
He was looking like super triple depressed up until they said eating better food, and he kind of picked up.
Yes, no
No
more
wood.
wood. Yeah,
No wood.
Get fresh
wood.
cut lawn grass.
Yeah. Is there anything of use in that this man's apprentice has like brought into this place?
No,
Any more
Tom that they're trying to
any more
stop your apprentice's corpse.
any more abominations lurking?
no horrific abominations looking, but nothing of benefit. It looks like this man kind of just trash the place.
I asked-
private bachelor parties.
I asked Mr. Sheep, is there anything you want us to carry from here for you?
Hold on, I'll come. Yeah.
He sort of points out a few little personal. He looks for a few personal things, doesn't find them, and says no.
Cool.
What we doing in the bed?
I'm a shop.
Well, shame
bed-
about his bed.
Yeah.
Look, you see like a color over the actual bed with like the carpet sheet.
Yeah, thanks. It's nice that you just kind of keep things. Like, the bed has been reverted into like a broken down bed, just like in the river.
It just like but like in pieces in the
Man.
river.
Yeah,
Are the pillows wet?
the pillows are sopping.
We want to do the bed. Fenneth here.
Leave it there.
There's a lot of damage to the riverbed.
Oh,
that's
The
quite
riverbed.
progress.
Here we go. Yeah. Global warming.
Get
like to
killed
take
for the wolves.
A
Or the
grave
one.
for this
Wolves,
wolf
wolves
person.
disappear into the woods.
Oh
A
yeah,
big grave for bear person, a big grave for wolf person.
and we're just gonna like piss on the ashes. A fake growl.
Fake growl.
God.
Fake growl, worst growl.
Um,
Am I right?
He am a component pouch actually.
Oh no, you scoop him up!
It's
I
true.
did.
He did say he was cooking.
Powdered oak.
Powdered
Yeah.
oak.
Half powdered oak.
Oh no, it's powdered half oak. 50% chance to drawing out human ashes or orc
Oh
ashes.
god.
I did write powdered mongrel.
Oh no! I want to ask Finithir. Finithir, this might seem a bit of an odd time to ask, but have you any brewing equipment?
Indeed. I might just, if you go into the back here, in the back room over here, there is a full set of brewing equipment.
Very nice. So like I got a little jog, a siphon, tubing, and the like.
Everything that you need to brew, whether it's alcohol or potions, he has it.
Interesting. Well,
He used to,
outcome.
as you go, he very jauntily tells you a story about he seems a little bit better spirits. He tells you a story about a real small fella who used to do a lot of brewing for him, specifically alcohols. They used to joke and call him the brewing bear because he was so small, he wasn't really like a bear at all.
Well then.
Fuck.
I think
Well,
could we was he a good friend of yours?
Well, not necessarily like a good friend, but certainly he was on good enough terms. He was an affable sort of fellow. They used to trade recipes from time to time.
do we tell him?
He's perfectly happy, just like, buying away.
I want the sheep to do a perception check on their faces as they get our information.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Thank you.
Does he get advantage as a sheep on anything or no?
It's a 10, so I don't think he necessarily notices anything.
The rest of us looking like, oh fuck.
Chin, sorry,
Hmm.
Flair. What's like the holy symbols for Tyr? Are you a paladin of Tyr or what are you a paladin of?
I don't know.
Like what god do you?
Bahamut.
What are the symbols and stuff you have? Come. You do some last
Hmm.
rites for these two corpses.
I'm gonna dig a grave. I do got a shovel.
I have a
What
shovel.
was it?
Look up AI made 2 graves over here.
Wait.
Behind the man house.
A small dragon claw.
I see.
What we going to do with this free corpse?
Hookah. Oh. Are they hungry?
Oh my god!
I say we just
Look
burn
like
it.
meat's back on the menu, boys.
Do we ask him since that was his apprentice? Or
Yeah.
Burn it. Burn it and be done with it.
All right.
Oh, sordid affair be over.
sounds fair.
I'm gonna use my We're gonna need some. I'm gonna need some scrap wood. And pull up fire.
Yeah.
Use the bed.
It wet.
No.
You could actually use the bed.
Yeah, well, whatever not wet in it. Durak has carpenter's tools, so this is actually within our ability to do.
Yeah.
Do I have carpenter's tools? I think I have chef's tools.
You bought the carpenter's tools as well, which I know I didn't buy it.
No, I have a lot of workers' tools.
You sure? Somebody
Yeah,
bought carpenter's
on my
tools.
sheet.
Is it Kenshi?
Probably.
Let me check.
Kenshi, my boy.
I
Oh,
mean, I sent it.
I have carpenter's tools.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, one of us was carrying it, so yeah.
He
Kenshi
does.
got it. I didn't bother to take it up. I took the wood carver's tools. You know, you get the full complement.
I did probably find a man corpse there, so.
But even easier. You just scoop him
Yeah.
up with a shovel.
So-
Oh,
so-
just to make life harder for anything that might happen, you know, we're gonna I'm gonna remove these gibbering things, mouthers.
Gibbering
And we're
mouthers.
gonna all burn them on the fire too.
Good idea.
Funny how many of our adventures so far have ended with a pyre.
True.
Yeah, how does that keep happening to you guys?
Hey,
Gee, I
Flea, how you don't
fucking-
feel somebody's soul to, like, you know, go to the Nine Hells or something?
bro.
Well, whose fault is that?
That they go into hell?
No, that these adventures keep ending in disaster and misfortune.
Moloch?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Always good to you know, just find somebody good, easy to blame.
Yeah, the BBEG.
I too would blame Moloch. In any case, as the sun sets, as you have light one fire, bury another body, and try desperately not to think of the squelch of many mouths underfoot. That is where this session will draw to an end.
Could we, like, loot the place for anything if we allow to?
Yeah, you can loot the place, but there's not much of value left back here, unfortunately.
You want
We
us
need
to
the
look
brewing stuff.
for him?
I brain software.
I mean, I took I have whatever equipment he has donated to the course.
Basically.
I think this was
Whoever
last-
recorded could stop the recording. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
you're right. I'll stop.